Rudy, Fruity, Judy. Yeah. There we go. You filthy fucks. Where's my chat? Have I been banished from the chat? Drunk zombie, what is going on? Dirty Dave and the moderator. Who else is hiding up there? Dirty Dave. Hell yes, you filthy fucks. The early bird gets the squirm, I guess that's what they say. I don't know. Usually it's the late birds that get the good worms. That's the vultures. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help that they're not picky. Turd Ferguson, my man. Yet another early bird. Vultures swooping in for some carrion, or would it be carry on? Because I do like to carry on. You know, I'm just saying. What is going on, Scrapulous? What's up? What's up? I don't care. That'll always be funny. I don't care. They can try to say it shows your age or whatever. Well, I'm fucking millions of years old, so fuck off. That stuff's just still funny to me. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Whoops. Same music again? Whatever works. Put that shit on loop. Put it on the poop loop. About time I fucking get some new goddamn weed. I'm telling you, I'm running way too low on weed. For the first time in a long time. Have to plug some merch. Put some fucking money into the weed fund. Queen Elizabeth, what is going on? Some of you may or may not know. I went to go see Guar the other day. Well, not me, but close enough. You know what I'm saying. I fucking let the human slave slink out of the shell, sneak off into the wild abandons of Hartford, Connecticut. It was fun. From what I hear, I guess. I don't know. I miss out on all the good times. I guess according to the venue, I'm not allowed there. So yeah, whatever. Fucking assholes. Mr. Moderator, smoking space runs. Oh, that's appropriate. Need to get some space cunts, preferably green. I'm like the emoji man himself, William Shatner. I love me some green pussy. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Love me some green fucking pussy. Hell yes, Jason and Sue. I hope you're both. I hope you're both doing well. I mean, you know. Been a long week here in Antarctica. A lot of shit going on. But it's not gonna stop me. Not just. That one did. Now, not gonna stop the train wreck. That is my show. Oh shit. See, I got way too high earlier. I thought it was 115. I'm fucking stupid. All right, let's just get that out of the way. Hold your applause. I know I'm an idiot. I know. Shocker of all shockers, I'm a moron. I put 115 instead of 215 because, you know. My brain is just on scream after a weekend like that. And over the years, my next sponsor will. That's not the right one, but still, I am sponsored this week as always. You know, not really, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I'm sponsored by none other than, supposedly,
Over the years, parents, grandparents, teachers, parole officers, doctors, and stoners reported hooked on chronic success stories. With intensive, systematic chronic use, these people learned important skills. Skills like how to roll a joint, how to pack a bomb, how to spot a white bag, how to smoke hashish, and so much more. Surprisingly, schools don't teach these basic stoner skills. If you or someone you know is struggling with basic stoner skills, hooked on chronic may work for you. Remember, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, chronic. Time to get lit. Chronic. It worked for me. It might work for you. Goddamn. They're taking a rip off that bad boy.
Well, yes, we are not only brought to you by Hooked on Chronic, but as always, we are brought to you by Fuck You, Lonnie! That's right, the sign may be backwards, but it's the right way for me. And everybody knows, fuck you, Lonnie. So, big shout out to Lonnie, the fat bastard that never watches my show because he's a fat bastard. His flipper evidently can't type very well, so when he tries to use his flippers to try to type on his waterproof computer, it doesn't work too well. He needs like freaking subsonic sonar, whatever it is. He needs that kind of, the whale songs. He needs something that can translate his whale songs. He needs a sad whale song translator in order to be able to search to watch for my show. So, I mean, it might help if I just sent him the link and then he could just click the link, but that's far too easy. I want to make Lonnie work for this shit. Like I work for it. Work my ass off. Fuck! Speaking of that, I forgot I got some comparisons for today. Thank the manager, Poser Maximus. Hail! Poser Maximus! And big thank you to Poser for making this possible. That's right, I got the good stuff here. I got the good stuff. No, it's not a script. I had to do some comparisons today. And even though I forgot to do the ultimate comparison of the leprechaun, I forgot to print the leprechaun. Now, you all know what the leprechaun looks like. I don't need to show you what a leprechaun looks like. You've all seen Dionne Warwick, or whatever his name is there. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Got a hell of a show for you today. Hell of a show. I do appreciate you freaks tuning in, coming in early, coming in hot. Drunk Zombie is nicely buzzed. I'll join the club. Just saying. If I start hacking, it's because there's a bunch of hash in this. Holy fuck. Yeah, I went there. All right, I fucking went there. I mean, it is, it's Male Depression Awareness Month or something like that. So I figured more hash, be a little better off. You're a little less depressed. Being stuck here in Antarctica. It does have its downsides. That's not what we're talking about that shit today. We're going to talk about that's our crazy ass news. I got some good animal news too. But I gotta say, big shout out, big thank you to Pete Lee, old fucking Flatus himself. And I'm just saying. I do appreciate the fucking hookup. It was awesome to see Pete again on this tour. He's a character. He is a fucking character. Awesome time hanging out with Queen Elizabeth. Friggin' the Buzzmaster, Devin Fleischer, even though she was snoring up a fucking storm. Still, I'm just saying, it was awesome. Had a great time. Saw the manager. That's right, Human Filth. I saw the Passover pimp. We had an in real life sighting outside of the Virginia area of the Passover pimp. It was awesome. Little Bohabulous was by his side. That's right. Ronnie, my boy. I do miss you, Ronnie. Who else was out there? Ashley was there with Murder One. Yes, that's right. The Murder One tour bus was there. Oh, I love it. That was a good time. Good time. Good to see those guys. Got to hang out with a few characters, we'll say. It was good. Good shit. Good shit. Getting fucking baked with Pete and... Can never think of his name. What the fuck is the name of the drummer for X-Cops now? My brain is a fog. I'll figure it out later. He's a good shit, though. He's a good shit. Wicked good guy. Had a hell of a fun time. Finally got to see Squid Pisser. Oh, Squid Pisser was fucking cool. I gotta say, that was a good one. I'm not a huge fan of Weed Eater. Nothing against Weed Eater. They put on a loud show, but yeah, I'd rather go outside and smoke some weed. So that's what I did. Hanging out with old Kevin Von Esper. Be sure to check out the Guar Pod. That's right, Human Filth. The Guar Pod is awesome. Kevin's great. So be sure to go over there and check that out. We had a blast hanging out, watching the locals. I don't remember what the hell we were smoking. Bubble gum or something. It was some kind of sativa. It tasted fucking like bubble gum. Could have just been the fact that I had a mouth full of used chewing gum, but still. Yeah, I want to see Kevin's pictures too. I bet he got some really good pictures. I saw like what I could see without my fucking. It looked like he was in the prime position to get some upskirt shots of Blothar. Ooh. Right up in that mangina. Bag of dicks, whatever you want to call it. It's sideways, it's got teeth, it's got hairy pussy lips and dicks. It's a little mix of all. That was awesome. The Squid Pisser was fucking killer. X-Cops, I don't know how they do it. I mean, you'd think they'd have, like, to be out on duty or something, you know, but no, they're out there throwing donuts around, feeding the fucking bohabs and the masses. What can I say? It was awesome. Ran into some people that I've never met, some people that I know through either this or through that or through, you know, male prostitution. I'm just saying, you know. And, good times. Good to see no one get killed. Oh, that's right. I got a video of that. I got a video for him. He's dead now, so he can't see it, but, you know, rest in pieces. He died like a true bohab. Without dignity, without class, just dragged out by the hair on his ass. It was a good time. It was actually a hell of a lot of fun. And I'm not just saying that so Pete will continue to give me a ticket to the show sometime. No, I'm just kidding. It was actually a venue I'd never been to. And that's why I wasn't allowed to go there, because I've never been there. So they were like, no, you're not allowed. So, yeah, still. Kenny Powers. Kenny Powers? All right, the Webster, that's the name of the theater down there in Connecticut. I have a bone to pick with you, and I need this to go to the Webster. Somebody tag the Webster because I have a bone to pick with them. They didn't fucking tell me that I was going to be in the presence of mullet royalty. All right? Kenny Powers, I know that was you fucking legend. Great job by the security. I mean, as much as I wanted to see people's necks snapping and their ribs getting blown out like they had a chest burster or something, you know, from like a xenomorph, as much as I wanted to see more Guar fans in wheelchairs, crippled for life, I got to admit, it was more entertaining watching Kenny Powers chasing them fucking boabs like they were a baseball on the field. Hell of a good job. Hell of a good job. There was a core of security that did their job, and then there was the guys that stood there with the flashlights looking like they were looking for something. But yeah, Kenny Powers, you get, there's another thumb. Okay, there we go. 2 thumbs up for Kenny Powers. Elizabeth, I know that you saw Kenny Powers there. How could you miss it? That mullet, it has inspired me to grow a mullet now. I'm growing a mullet. I'm growing a mullet. I don't care. I mean, I already have a mullet, as you can see. It's a party in the back, and it's all business up here. That's my ram, and the battering ram is the business end of the stick, and then you get the party in the back. So I can wipe my own ass with my hair eventually, you know. I just need more hair. You know, I do have one foreign object in my hair. Where'd it go? Is that it? That's not it. That's a turd lock. Anyways, there's one in here somewhere. So I'm gonna, I'll have to find it. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. I do have one for. Is it on the other side? Or is this it? This is it. This is it. See, I do take donations. All right, I do take donations. This is actually, I'm not sure if it's armpit hair or if what it is. It's a dreadlock from none other than my former employee, Dolly Dearest. So I do take hair donations to help extend my mullet. So if you've recently trimmed your ass hairs and you'd like to braid them into a turd lock and send it to me, make sure that you wipe your ass with it before you send it. I need to know. I can tell the scent of my fans. I'll know who it's from. Don't even put a return address on it because it's never coming back to you. I will take pubic hair, anal hair, toe hairs, ear hair, unless they're really long, like freakishly long, like Rip Van Winkle sleeping so long he's growing ear hairs that are longer than my nose hairs before I hit a roach like Tommy Chong and burn half my face off. I'm just saying, I am also accepting pubic hair for my taint. All right, I want to have the ultimate mullet on my taint because this is my plan. I'm going to have my ass fire blasted, burn off all the hair, but I'll keep my legs clenched as tightly as possible, thus preserving what hair I do have on my taint. And then that way I'll have like a reverse mullet because, you know, I got the faces on my ass. And it could be the hair, even though it's backward. You know, maybe I could just put eyeballs on my balls. And then one night I could do the elephant thing. That'd be the chin, would be the balls, and yeah. Anyways, we'll figure it out. One way or another, I want a goddamn taint that has a mullet that makes fucking Ricky Bobby wish he had a mullet because then he'd actually fit in with NASCAR. I will have a fucking mullet that makes fucking Ronnie Dobbs jealous. There we go. There's a flashback and a half for you fucking old freaks. Joe Dirt has nothing on Ronnie Dobbs. All right, Joe Dirt. I love Joe Dirt, but Joe Dirt is nothing compared to Ronnie Dobbs. If you've never seen Run, Ronnie, Run, the story of Ronnie Dobbs, what the fuck are you doing with your life? For Christ's sake. Ronnie Dobbs is a man that I strive to be. Him and Neil Breen. I will be Neil Breen of movies. And speaking of Neil Breen, not to get on too long of a ramble here, but Sensei Seagal, my good friend over in Indonesia, formerly from Australia, definitely not a Russian mongrel. He's basically just discovered Neil Breen as of today. He knew of him, he'd seen a clip or two, but he had no idea the true depths of depravity that Neil Breen really puts himself through to make such quality films. So I'm proud to announce that Sensei Seagal has finally entered the Breeniverse, and he's one of us now. He's one of us. You need to get Sensei Seagal an honorary membership into the Ninja Union and make him a fucking honorary fungal freak. I think he's earned his chops. He's watched at least one of my live shows. That's enough to seal the deal for me. He may just be some crazy bastard from Indonesia that stole Steven Seagal's name and tries to teach the art of Bullshito, the religious cult that is Bullshito. But in my eyes, he's worthy of being a member of the fucking crew. Give a big old hail Sensei Seagal in the comments. We got to get some fucking kung fu music going. Speaking of kung fu, you fucking freaks, if you want to pick up a copy of Drop It on the Floor, why don't you, Humongous? If you want to pick up a copy of My Ninja, that's right, the meme that became a movie that put me into debt. If you want to buy a copy this week and next week, and you know what, all month. I'll do it all month. I should have done it earlier in the month. I'll extend it until sometime in July. It's going to be free shipping on your copy, and I will even throw in some freebies for you. I'll throw in a free couple stickers, maybe a magnet or two, and, oh, I won't mute myself again. I'm pulling a Sensei Seagal. I'm muting my microphone, only it's not. What the fuck happened to my salad? Sorry about that. Anyways, free shipping, free stickers, something else in there. I'll even personalize, autograph it on the inside. That's right. And I'm gonna give you a little deal on some of the other stuff too. So if you want to pick up a membership to the Ninja Union with your patch, I'm gonna do a little deal because the Ko-Fi got mixed up. It's a long story. Anyways, I had a lot of shit going on and sausage fingers and a couple things got mixed up. So anyways, you can check that out on my Ko-Fi. It is available, and it's definitely worth picking it up. I don't know how many of you freaks have actually watched the movie, but it's definitely worth supporting for a sequel. Let's let the manager know that we want to make more shitty movies, including my dream movie. I'm already buying props for my next movie, so we gotta get this done. Jason Gelaro, what is going on, my man? Some of you freaks, you've already got your box set. You got the whole big deal. That's getting low. I'm getting low on the big box sets. I don't think there's any left. There are still some laser discs. I could fucking put out some more VHS, that's for sure, but I'm pretty sure nobody's got a VCR anymore, so that was kind of a awesomely idiotic thing, but you know, still, people enjoy it. All right, that's what I'm saying. Also, if you pick up a copy of My Ninja, in one way or another, or any merch, you're going to be helping to get Dirty Trooper and myself down to the Coney Island Mermaid Parade. Not this weekend, but next weekend, you fucking freaks. Saturday, June 20, what is it, the 22nd or the 21st or whatever. Saturday, coming up, the Mermaid Parade. It's like the 35th annual or 40th. I don't even fucking know anymore. It's a lot. It's a lot. There will be, on average, 800,000 people at the Mermaid Parade. All right? It's a lot of fucking people. And I am going to be marching right down the middle of it. That's right. No weapons this year, unfortunately. I am going to be bringing my Xeno anglerfish, though. I'm going to bring that thing. Dirty Dave and myself will be joining Bambi the Mermaid, Chuck Varga, a.k.a. Sexecutioner, along with Miss Cherry Delight, probably Pearls Daily. Fishhead Paul will be out there taking some fucking photos. Joe Coleman and his lovely wife will be there. It's going to be fucking fantabulous. And they are also, they're putting up the, oh, what the hell was it there? They're crowning the new king and queen of Coney Island and putting up a new mural of them. And it's Joe Coleman and his lovely wife, which I am fucking psyched to see both of them. They are amazing people. It's an awesome time. So if you want to see me on the national news again, you never know. You might see the smiling face tromping down the streets of New York City carrying a big old fucking fish. Black Man's going to be there too. It's Black Man's birthday. We got to go give Black Man some birthday spankings. I may have to bring some form of weaponry for that. There may be some penetration upon those spankings there, Black Man, so be careful. You might have a hard ride home, if you know what I'm saying. But he's flying. What the hell does he care? Yeah, there are definitely a lot of naked people down there, which is fucking awesome. I'm just saying, that's I don't know if that's my favorite part of the Mermaid Parade, seeing all those fantabulous titties, or I don't know. Maybe it's the old men in banana hammocks. That's always a bonus when you get to see like a 70-year-old guy in a banana hammock or a diaper. Oh, that's even better. God, I wish I could kill the whole human race. I mean, YouTube terms of services. I didn't just say that. No, I didn't. No, I said thrill. I wish I could thrill the human race, the whole human race, wipe you off the fucking face of the planet, you fucking. Anyways, where was I? Attempting to not get fucking kicked off YouTube for threatening to kill everyone on this fucking planet. Yeah, see, Jason gets it. Jason gets it. You say banana hammock, I think of Brian Ahern. Not Ape Hearn, even though Ape Hearn does have a banana hammock. Yes, he does. Which reminds me, Brian actually has swapped. He's left his father in the past. Right, Brian? Get up here, Brian. The silent master. Brian, that was silent but deadly, my boy. He's all excited. Brian's fucking showing him off. Look at that. He's got on the camo tighty whities. He is swapped up. He used to have nothing. He used to just go around with nothing. Except for the banana hammock. Yeah, the banana hammock's fucking... He's still carrying it, as you can see. He's still carrying his banana hammock for some reason. That's not your banana hammock? No? All right. I won't ask questions then. Anyways, Brian will not be joining us for the fucking trip, unfortunately. There's no room for monkeys on this one. What? Turkey Surprise said that he's going? Turkey Surprise is not going on this trip. I hate to inform you of that. Huh? No, wait. No. Yeah, he does? Says who? What? You saw the text messages? He's been texting her? Oh, what the fuck? I get it. Turkey! We got some talking to do! Sorry, human filth. Motherfucker, anyway. Brian, just take a fucking puff. Just fucking go away. Alright? Sorry about that. Turkey Surprise seems to think he's going on a date with Miss Cherry Delight. It's not happening, buddy. It's not happening. Oh, that sneaky bastard going behind my back. The fuck is he up to, anyways? He really makes me question him sometimes. He really does. I don't know. Fucking bastard. Who the fuck does he think he is? Going out on a date with Miss Cherry Delight. Ugh. Goddamn half-baked fucking comedian stuffed full of friggin' stale bread and bullshit humor. That's all he is. And she's got a girlfriend anyway, so what the fuck is he... What that? Target's arrived, what the hell are you... Get out here, we gotta talk. He's probably not. He's full of shit. And she's married, too. She has a girlfriend and she's married. How the fuck is he going on it? What kind of fucking Thanksgiving three-way fuckfest is this? A bear? A turkey? And a lovely lady? Drea? Carrie? Say it ain't so. Oh, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Don't you worry. I fucking have to wait the whole goddamn show. I'll figure it out. No, Elizabeth, he better not. He better not. Tiger King, I gotta write you a letter anyways. Don't make me bring my monkey into this, mister. You're gonna piss me the fuck off. Son of a bitch. Anyways, enough of this bullshit. I don't know what the hell I'm fucking going on about. This is fucking stupid. Freaking assholes. Freaking turkey surprise. Piss me the fuck off. Let's get fucking high. Get some news going. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Goddamn fucking lockjaw. What, have you been eating lead paint or something? You know what, motherfuckers? Fucking turkey surprise. Where the hell did you even come from, you asshole? What? Now the man, somebody's... No. You gonna answer that? No, I'm not gonna answer that. I'm gonna answer that? Yeah, you can fucking answer it, asshole. Get him out of here for a minute. Fucking jackass. Always something here on the shit show. I'm telling you right now, never fucking ends. Never ends. Go. It's just one of them fucking spam callers, humongous. Yeah, I know it was. They're calling all the time. What the hell do you want to talk to me about? What's this about you? You're going to the mermaid parade. You're going on a date with Miss Cherry Delight. Oh, what the hell? Who told you about that? I got my sources, asshole, and it was not Beverly. Beverly definitely didn't tell me. Better not have. I mean, there's nothing going on, nothing at all. So you're not planning some secret rendezvous, a night out on the town with Cherry? No, definitely not. No, definitely not doing breakfast and gobbling on that delicious cherry goblet. What? What the hell are you doing? Nothing. Definitely not doing that. No, Cherry. We never had that conversation. What conversation, Turkey? The conversation that we never had. What? How could you have a conversation if you never had a conversation? How could that conversation even take place? See, you're confusing yourself now, because, see, we never had that conversation, but you thought we had that conversation, and even though that conversation could have technically happened at one point or another, and those plans could have been made, I mean, hypothetically, just saying, you're going out on a date with her, aren't you, you little son of a bitch? Yes, I am, goddammit. It's the truth. I'm doing it. I'm taking that lovely lady out on the town, and you gotta bring me there, because I don't have a way to get there, and Dirty Dave said that you're already going there, so I'll chip in on gas. No, that means I gotta stay in the city even longer, and I got shit to do. It's not happening, buddy. Bullshit, just leave me there. No, I'm not leaving you there. You're the co-host of the show. You can't get left there. Yes, I can. I can do a remote show. Just like you're going to do a remote show with Poser Maximus. I never said I was going to do a remote show from Texas with Poser Maximus and guns and stuff. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. I heard you talking to him. No, get out of here, Turkey Surprise. That's not happening. That's not happening. No. Breaking news. That's not happening. Definitely not happening unless I can get a cat sitter to come give my pussy his pills once a day. And then, and only then, would I maybe possibly consider going to Texas for the weekend to go do a live show with my manager and shoot guns and Stuff like that. See, I told you, you son of a bitch. Ah, I got long tongue. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's why turkey surprise. Fucking asshole. It's not happening. It's not. Anyways, time for the news. That's right, human filth. Now, don't, drunk zombie, do not mention. Don't say those words around him. Holy Jesus. That's the last thing you want to fucking say. And whatever you do, do not, I repeat, do not bring up the movie Thanksgiving. I'm telling you, what the fuck did you just say? You fucking, oh, check my jaw. Oh, God damn it, Humongous, you gotta bring me to the dentist or something. What did you say, Thanksgiving? I fucking hate that goddamn movie. I told you. Look what you did. Look what you did. Now we got these all fucking son of a bitch. You fucking goddamn fucking. You stole that fucking role from me. I told you all about that, right? Yes. You told me all about it. You don't need to freaking bitch and moan and groan and piss and fucking that son of a bitch. I'm taking the goddamn robes off. The ninja shit is over. He stole my goddamn role. Yes, I know. You want to tell them about it so you can get it off your fucking chest? Are you going to tell them? I'm not telling them. Alright, so this is how it went down. I was new on the scene in Hollywood. I was a lonely turkey. I just survived my first Thanksgiving. It was like that movie. Are you talking about that movie where they hunt everybody like one day out of the year? Yeah. That's the movie. Humongous. What the hell's the name of that movie? I don't remember. I know it. But now all of a sudden that you put me on the fucking spot, I can't even think of the name of the goddamn fucking movie. Anyway, continue your goddamn story. Anyways, yes, it was like that fucking... The hell's the name of that movie? I already told you I don't know. Alright, anyways, I survived it, alright? So I'm out there and I'm like, oh, I'm dying. I need work. And then I got a script for a movie that was called Thanksgiving. Oh, I was perfect for the role. Why is no sassy ass sexy turkey? They don't want a sexy turkey. They want a foul mouthed piece of shit. Yeah, but that's what they got. And that's what I should have had that role. The turkey stole that role from me. I've been bitter ever since. Fuck Thanksgiving. I hate that movie. You love that movie. You watch it all the time. Yeah, because I mute it. And then I stand in front of the TV. And I've been slowly refilming the entire movie with me replacing that goddamn turkey. Well, then go back to it. Now, you want me to do it? Yeah, go do it. Go finish your movie. I'll give you the budget for it. It'll be a can of gravy. Fuck you, Humongous. Fuck Thanksgiving. Goddamn dumbass. Anyways, my show is falling apart. My turkey is having a fucking midlife crisis. We need to make another movie and just put Turkey Surprise in it just so he'll leave me the fuck alone, alright? His delusions of grandeur. I mean, I'm sure if I looked in his phone, I'd probably find messages from the lovely and talented Miss Cherry Delight, which if you don't know who Miss Cherry Delight is, check her out on Spotify. Amazing musician. Her band is a beast. She is a force to be reckoned with. An old friend, a lovely friend. Love her with all my heart. She's an inspiration and a true warrior. Check her out. She is just shy of 1 million plays on her first album, Cherry Blood. And I'm telling you right now, it's a banger. Go check her out. Tell her that Humongous sent you. Give her a big old sloppy Humongous hug. Make sure you're, you know what I'm saying? He's not going out on a date with her. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. The Purge. There we go. And no worries, drunk zombie. No worries. Sometimes that turkey just needs to blow some fucking steam off. You know, I wondered why he was watching that movie so much. Now it all makes sense. He does the same thing that I do with porn. Did I just say that? Oh, shit. Fuck it, we're all freaks here. You know, every now and then you just gotta get up there and go on the screen, you know, while you're sucking some titties. I'm not sucking freaking BBC, alright? I'll save that for the real freaks. Who needs a green screen when you can just stand in front of the TV with a video camera? Nobody ever said he was smart, Turkey. Oh, shit. Anyways, fuck Dr. Phil. I don't know why, I just feel like saying, fuck you, Dr. Phil, and fuck you, Lonnie. Give a big FYL in the comment section. I gotta message him and see how the hell he's doing. Also, long live Jimmy Klein. I ran into one of Jimmy's old friends. Jimmy was the founder of Guar Fans Unite. Big old Facebook group on the interwebs, we'll just say. Jimmy was a good shit. Unfortunately, Jimmy took his own life a few years back, so like I say, it is male depression, shitty mindset month. So keep that in mind. Make somebody laugh. It's also the LGBT, you know what I'm saying? It's Pride Month. So, see, now I had the perfect thing to say about that, but it only works. Well, no, it actually is universal. I guess that could work. I was going to say, all you guys out there, since don't take this the wrong way. Somebody's going to see this later and take it the wrong way, and I don't give a shit because this is funny. I'm probably going to get in trouble for it, but I don't give a fuck. I got to think of how I can say it. And Ramon, stick around, Ramon. I have a suitcase story that I thought of you, but it doesn't have a murder twist in the end. But anyways, I was thinking the other day, because it is Pride Month, I was like, you know, everybody should just go find can you say transvestite anymore? I don't think you can say that word anymore. I don't give a fuck. Go find you know what I'm saying, and go like their page and like some of their stuff. Make them feel good this month, and then make all your friends be like, what the fuck is this guy fucking looking at that for? It'll be funny. It'll be really funny. I don't know. Does that show up in like what you like? Does it show other people? I'm not really sure. I think it does. And then you can be like, well, how do you know that I like it unless you were looking at it, you fucking... There we go, trans person. See, I don't understand what the Vestite... What's so bad about Vestite? They don't like Vestite? Are they not a fan of Vespas? Or... I don't know. Is it... Anyways, find a trans person and... Go freak your friends out. I'll tell you a funny story, actually, before I get on to this, because it is fucking Pride Month, and I'm not celebrating, but I will tell you a story that was actually a pretty fucking normal experience, I would say, for New York City. And I was just talking about Miss Cherry Delight. I went to go see Miss Cherry Delight perform at a really famous guy owns the bar. He's really famous. And it was this really cool little fucking bar, just red fucking curtains, red everything. It was bizarrely eerie in a cool way. The whole bar was red, lit red. Everything was black, and it was all red. And her friend that was the hostess, with the mostess, and a decent-sized Adam's apple, which I didn't notice at the time. Not that I give a fuck. But I had the most wonderful conversation with this actually very attractive lady. I don't really give a flying fuck. I wasn't there to try to fuck her. I'm right. I was just there, like, sitting at a table having a conversation, which I usually don't do. And then, like, afterwards, I kind of figured it out. And then Drea said something. And I just, like, went outside and smoked a big fat joint on the street. And cops walked right by me. Didn't say a word. Like, how you doing? They walked by and waved. As I just stand there smoking a fatty, a fresh green bud that stunk so bad that the hobos down the street were getting so high they were holding up people with hot dogs, 4 hot dogs. And I was like, I guess if this is the new norm, it's what's the problem? They're not hurting me. I'm not hurting them. The cops aren't hurting me for hurting my own lungs. That's all I got to say. Now, if somebody was hurting me or trying to, then there's going to be trouble. Because I'm the only one that fucking flogs me, all right? When I want to beat my back with my fucking Cosby cock, like I was a 15th century monk practicing the art of flogging, I'm going to be the one doing the flogging. Ain't going to be no fact doing no flogging on that. I mean, I didn't just say that. I don't actually flog myself. I just flog my balls. All right, that's the late breaking news for the day. My balls like to be flogged. How many of you know what flogging is? Or is that a mystery to you? Let me know in the comments section. If I could put a poll up and ask, do you know what flogging is? I bet you, if you didn't know, I could do something very simple. And you might remember. I got to be careful how I do this. But what was the chant? Anyways, something stupid and Amu Dama Dung Bung Rung Dung Hole. Amu Dama stroke and rub my big fat bung hole. I want that someone tongue my big bung holes. Does anybody recognize that, or I gotta still beat myself in the face until you recognize it? Imagine me as a monk holding a Bible and just walking around. I want someone to stroke my wang and lick my bunghole. Does anybody get it, or do I gotta keep doing this? I might get in trouble from YouTube for doing this. Not really sure. Dirty Dave recognizes. Jason Travato. Flogging is something to do to Molly. Other than that, I don't know. Yeah. Brian Cook, Monty Python. There we go. Flogging is the art of inflicting pain upon oneself. And normally what they would do is they would have a leather whip with nails in it, or hooks and talons. And they'd whip their backs and say a pray, and whip their backs and say a chant, and whip, and they'd just beat the fuck out of themselves. And I don't really understand, other than the sadomasochistic end of it. I can totally understand where, that might get into some kinky territory where they're not allowed to express themselves in a sexual way. They're either going to become a rapist. I got to watch what I say because it terms of services. They're either going to become a rapist or a pedophile. We'll say pedophile. That's a good one. Pedophile. Has anybody used the word pedophile? I've heard a lot of different things that people say on YouTube, and I don't think I've ever heard pedophile. I think that's going to have to be a new word. That's a good one. I like that one. Maybe they have. Christopher has officially glued his balls to his asshole again. You know, that reminds me of an old joke that I was told a long time ago. And I don't usually tell jokes on my fucking show, but a young man went up to his father and he said, "Dad, I want you to buy me a car." And he says, "Can your dick touch your asshole?" He says, "No." He says, "All right, well, come back to me and ask me, in a couple of years." So he comes back and says, "Hey, Dad, I want you to buy me a car." He says, "Can your dick touch your asshole?" He says, "Yeah, it can." He says, "Good. Go fuck yourself." There you go. That's my stand-up comedy for the day. You can leave your dollar bills in my garter belt, or preferably shove them straight up my ass. You know me. You know one thing. I like dirty money. You know, as my father once said, you know, I like money because I like to use it to wipe my ass. Unfortunately, I need money for a good reason. Get my ass to the mermaid parade. That'll be, that's going to be killer. Oh, holy fuck. I actually forgot that I have, where the hell is it? God damn it. I actually have some birthday shout outs. Just saying. It makes me want to play a little something before I start the show. For those of you that may have missed it last week, don't worry, there is a video coming. First and foremost, I gotta give a big shout out to the man that I don't know how the fuck you're still alive. Speaking of gluing dicks to assholes, happy birthday to Steve-O! That's right, the jackass himself, Steve-O, still alive. It's a fucking miracle. Him and Brandon Novak, of all the people, and I'm not gonna say, oh, no, that's not what I mean. I just mean of all the people in the world, those two are still alive. Like Brandon Novak, in case you don't know, like legendary skateboarder as a child turned heroin addict, junkie motherfucker, legendary piece of shit that has completely turned his life around, and he is actually helping people with addiction, you know, which I commend him. He went from a real shitty life to having a good life. And he actually, I have a book downstairs from Brandon and from fucking Joseph Franz, who wrote the book, Dream Seller. It's fucking amazing. So, Mr. Moderator, if you don't mind, Brandon Novak is on Instagram. Post his Instagram. When I met him, he was literally shitting in the street, 3/4 naked, completely wasted, with Bam, and I gave him a skateboard and told him to clean his fucking act up. I made him a custom skateboard. And it's still in his house. So that's always a cool thing. So big shout out to Steve-O, you jackass. Happy motherfucking birthday. And as I said, a big WWE birthday. I need to find it. Hang on one second. I'm a fucking idiot. Of course. The one time. Where is it? There it is. That's right, human filth. Happy birthday to Stone Cold motherfucking Steve Austin. Love that crazy bastard. He is the man. And for that, we are going to play a skit from last week that I edited together that I think is perfect way to start the fucking show. I give you, which this is a real interview with somebody that you don't know when I edited it. Other than that, her interview part of it is unfiltered. So I give you Plan B WWE.
What is happening? No, ma'am. I'm finna tell my side of the story.
Okay, I already started over.
What is happening? No, ma'am. I'm finna tell my side of the story because she already told her side of the story. What happened was I drove all the way up here to get a Plan B.
People, please, we're all still in a state of shock right now.
And I like to come to this store because in my neighborhood, they always locking the Plan Bs up because people keep stealing them, like me.
What?
This store, I can steal as many Plan Bs as I want.
What?
And I'm only saying it on the camera because I didn't steal it.
What?
So when I go in here, I come and get a Plan B at least every other day.
Why? Tell me why!
I need one every other day. I don't want any more kids.
What?
I walk inside the store, right?
What?
Reach up there, try to grab it, and then the lady yelling in a wheelchair.
Acknowledge me.
She on the little aisle talking about don't grab it because the associate is about to help her. Get up
What?
and get it yourself if you want it. I'm not finna not get the very last Plan B on the shelf just because you can't walk.
You have no soul, you son of a bitch!
Like, I'm not doing that.
What?
So I told her what I had to say. Like, you should have went up and got it, or you should have got a stick or something.
What?
Knocked it down. That's
What?
the reason I didn't go to jail is because the lady came, rolled over my toe, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm finna do her in. Like, I'm finna just do this. I did not know people in the wheelchair, upper body strength is so strong. That lady pulled me down to her level and started doing my head in.
You son of a bitch, don't you hit her! Don't you hit her!
That is so embarrassing.
Don't do this! Please, don't do this! What?
That lady pulled me down to her level and started doing my head in. And no, I didn't steal before you said I didn't have a chance to.
What?
Yes, she got the last Plan B.
What?
But I don't know. I didn't go to jail, so I don't know why the news is out here. But
What?
I didn't bully nobody in no wheelchair. She beat my ass.
What?
That's just how that went.
You bastard!
Yes.
You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why! We really don't know what we're dealing with here, man. And I'm just kind of a little worried about walking up here because we just might blow the whole planet up, you know. Everybody knows that Hulkamania is the strongest force in this universe.
That's right, human builder. Whatever we do, we cannot let the Hulkster hook up with that lady. I don't care how many Plan Bs we gotta shove down her fucking face. We cannot let their superpowers combined. It just may blow up the entire universe full of children. And we don't want that. You humans are already like cockroaches. You go putting the Hulkster together with that sexually freaking supercharged horny lizard. Is she a lot lizard? I don't even know. Beverly, did you tell Turkey Surprise about what was going on with Cherry Delight and Turkey? You didn't tell me, right? You got to make sure he knows that. He's all been out of shape. But he is in there trying to refilm Thanksgiving, so we'll just let him do his things, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to screenshot that, Beverly. As my manager says, sounds like a tuberculosis clinic in here. Goddamn hash. Hashy hash. Ah, it's about that fucking time, ain't it, you filthy freaks? You didn't come here to hear me ramble about Turkey Surprise's surprisingly crazy dating life. You didn't come here to hear me talk about Plan B WWE. You might have come for that. You may have come for that. You came here for the best of the worst news. The same reason why some of you have been here for 215 fucking weeks in a row. That's right, you filthy fucking freaks. It's the Humongous Shit Show, and I am your host with the most caffeine running through his brains. I got no electrical wires in my brain. I am fueled by fucking hatred, stupidity, flatulence, and big fat doobies. And the finest toilet water that I can find. I'm just saying. I am your host with the most STDs. Humongous fungus on your ungus. Like you didn't know that. Every now and then there are some new people, so sometimes you gotta introduce yourself to the new freaks on the block. It's not always a good thing, but it usually is. You know what I'm saying. Big shout out to some of the freaks. The Funniest Farm, Technodrome, Cankerous, Scrapulous, old dirty motherfucking Dave, the Doober himself. Buzzmaster and Devin. Big shout out to Devin for taking the cruise down to Connecticut to go take on fucking Guar, the ex-cops. Squid Pisser, Weed Eater. Rather smoke it than eat it. I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, shit. Big shout out to Beverly, Jason, and Sue Tomorrow. The one, the only, Ramon. Ramon, I can't wait to get to that fucking story. You're going to shit. You're going to be like, man, I'm glad what happened happened. Otherwise, it could have been bad. Let's just put it that way. It could have been bad. Big shout out to Christopher. Oh, fuck. Drunk Zombie, I see you in the old Sensei Seagal's chat earlier hanging out. Hope you got a good buzz on, bud. We got some good ones. Hopefully you can hold down your meal like some of the snakes in the news today. And they're fucking getting ballsy. Telling you right now, there's some shit going on. Yes, this is the longest running news show in all of Antarctica. Over 4 years. Is it 4 years? 2 years? How many fucking years has it been? Yeah, 4 years. It started in 2020. Holy shit. 215 episodes. Haven't missed a week yet. Oh, fuck. All right, Mr. Moderator sent in some news. I know I've covered this before, but I don't give a fuck. I'm covering it. I'm starting it out. That's right. A burglar who broke into a home thought he'd found the jackpot. Keyword being jack. He thought he found a bunch of drugs, so he proceeded to snort what he thought was a whole bunch of delicious, illicit substances. I don't know how high you gotta be to snort semen, but you gotta be pretty fucking high. That's all I'm saying. If you're already so high that you're gonna scrape up some cum and snort it, and yeah, you're probably pretty fucking high, all right, buddy? Stick to a life of crime that doesn't involve getting syphilis and 2 kinds of herpes. So pretty much don't be a whore. Well, I mean, that's kind of hard not to be in this day and age. And don't, well, I mean, I don't know, are they snort? I think they are snorting freaking loads. I know they're dropping loads, but I'm pretty sure I've seen them snorting loads. But they're usually wet. They're not dry. Yeah, that could definitely be a Steven Seagal movie right there, where somebody breaks into Steven Seagal's house and they wind up accidentally snorting up a whole bunch of freaking disease-riddled jizz. And then Steven Seagal's basically like out there trying to solve the mystery of who gave him syphilis and 2 kinds of herpes when they snorted his cum. Yeah, Matt, I kind of wonder that too. Like, did he find it where it was already dried up and like they kept it around? Or was it like he found like what he thought was a line of coke that was dried up and it was really somebody's freaking blister shot? You know, like a side squirter went over this way onto the counter or something during a porn shoot. And he's like, oh man, that looks like a line of freaking residue there. I'm just saying, like, oh, it was in a bag? Oh, okay. See, I didn't see that part of it. So it was in a bag. That's some fetish shit right there. Or, plot twist, he knew the guy was scoping out his shit. So he said, I'll get him. Knowing he was just jerking off hobos. Knowing that they had syphilis or herpes. Turns out he got the banger. He got the 3 for fucking 1 shot. He got 2 kinds of herpes. 1 kind of syphilis. AKA, no, that gonorrhea is the clap, right? Or is that syphilis? Or is that chlamydia? Anyways, you get some issues if you're keeping that kind of stuff out in the open. You're going to keep that kind of stuff hidden. I'm just saying, people will steal it. You're going to keep the good shit hidden. They'll never find it. If you put it in a vault and then throw the vault in the river, unless somebody's magnet fishing. That gets kind of awkward too. Still. Good stuff. Good stuff. The Buzzmaster has sent in a story. Oh, this one's awesome. I do appreciate this one. I gotta find my I don't know if I got it still, but I'm gonna take a fucking look. I probably don't. Maybe I do. Give me 1 second, human filth. I need to freaking maybe not. Nope. Oh well. Hope I can find something. A preacher is able to keep his job. I didn't realize it was considered a job, but they probably do get paid, and more than children. Anyways, a preacher keeps his job after telling the congregation Jesus died with a raging boner. That's right, human filth. When science and religion agree, it's the end of days. The end of days is coming. Mark my words. This is actually a true story. A preacher was quoted as saying, after someone said to him, I like to picture Jesus in a tuxedo. He said, and I quote, this is probably one of the best quotes in a while, I like to picture Jesus with a big old boner, because he most likely had one, which is actually scientifically accurate. He pitched a tent while he was nailed to that tree. Can you imagine that? Like a vulture comes up and like perches on his pecker. He's like rock fucking hard. The bird's just like gnawing away, eating him. Everybody's looking at him as it's shoving its head right up that one hole that he had stabbed up into him. The vulture's like, oh sweet, there's already a hole there. Starts mowing away on him, standing on his pole, digging in the hole. Now that is a vision that I would like to see. If I had a time machine, that's what I'd do. Go back in time to that exact moment and watch the vulture perch upon the pecker. Anyways, Father Thomas McHale, is that what it is? McFlail? I would call him McFlail. I think he's flogging himself. Father Thomas McFlail, the priest, will forever be known as the crucifixion boner theory. He's the inventor, the creator of the crucifixion boner theory. Now, I want to know, was anybody else thinking that before Father McFlail? Because if you were, we'll take him to Punky's court. That's right, human filth. We'll take him to court. Let me check the comments here. I think that is actually a band name, to be honest with you, Drunk Zombie. I think somebody's got Jesus Boner as their band name, which is hilarious. Let me go check. Hang on 1 second, human filth. Let's see if Jesus Boner is a fucking real thing. Not sure. Do a little digging. Jesus Boner. What I want to know is how big was that boner? If Jesus died with a boner, how long did it? Speaking of Jesus Boner, Jesus is also in the news. I think it's in the next set of news. All right, here's the statistic analysis that comes out. Here's the results. Fuck you, Lonnie. That's what I had no idea what the hell I was doing over there. I wasn't actually doing anything. So, yeah. Anyways, Jesus Boner. You know, if Jesus Boner is not a band name, I'm going to give that band name to my buddy Scott, who lost his band, Super SJT. He needs a new band name. So if Jesus Boner is not taken, I'm going to find a freaking, I'm going to give it to him. He would have the largest and most average cock ever, because he's supposed to be both divine and human. Also, to add to that, I would have to say, in my opinion, judging by the original description of that person, although it be a fictional account, still, I'll just throw it out there. Skin of bronze, hair of wool. You know what that means. He has risen. Black Jesus. He's on the fucking crucifix. Got a big old boner. Look at all that perching room. That's claw fucking easily perch right on that thing. Fucking. Jesus Boner, black and huge. Where's my manager when I need him? He's probably seeing fucking Guar tonight or something. Being a lazy bastard. Passover pimp? Where the fuck are you? Being on the road is no excuse. Oh shit, big shout out to the Passover pimp. It was awesome to see Andrew this past weekend. This past Friday, whatever the fuck it was. Good to see Elizabeth too. God damn. Now, it better not be the end of days. I'm telling you right now. We still got news. We still got lots of news to go. I'm talking about dead fucks crucified. The martyr message. Now we're going to France. I see London, I see France, I see coffins in front of the Eiffel Tower with shitty brown underpants. That's right, there was 5, count them, 1 coffin, 2 coffins, 3 coffins, 4 coffins, 5 coffins, comrade. That's right, 5 coffins. In front of the Eiffel Tower, no underpants. I don't think there was actually bodies in the coffins, but they had a message, and it said, "French soldiers from Ukraine or of Ukraine." Now, obviously, Russia is the prime culprit. I mean, who the fuck else would? The fuck else would put fucking. But what I want to know is, are there even French soldiers, like, officially in Ukraine? I mean, you'd think they'd be too busy watching the Humongous shit show to be going to war. You know, it's a better alternative. He could just leave the war to me. I got some artillery around here somewhere. Where's the big boy? Bring some thermonuclear freaking fun options. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. I really don't pay any attention to anything that's going on, especially not with France. Unless it involves underpants, I don't give a fuck about France. I just saw it in the news. But we do have an update on the Zoom court. Oh boy. Remember last week I told you about the guy driving without a license? He had a court case. And he did a Zoom call while driving to his doctor's appointment. Evidently, there was a fuck up on the part of the Secretary of State and the Friends of the Court. I don't know who the fuck the Friends of the Court are. So evidently he had his license, but they never did their paperwork. So I don't know. It's none of my fucking business. I just want to report a retraction because I don't want to get fucking sued over some idiot that doesn't have a driver's license. I'm just saying. Uh-oh. Update coming across the screen. Well, I guess I retract my statement. There is no apology. He didn't have a license. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm moving on. Says something about privileges or he's privileged. I don't know. Not my deal. I don't know where I get these stories from sometimes. I want the good stuff. Like Dollar General employee arrested after stealing over $8,000 in snack foods and food. What, she steal the whole fucking store? Jesus. Now that I think back on it, judging by the look of her, no offense, it looks like she did steal the whole store. She put it in her stomach. Big old girl. Now, it turns out that her mother and herself had a racket going where the mother would come up and they'd check out like one or two items out of an entire cart. And then she'd just walk out of the store with 8 cartloads of stuff. So, obviously, they caught on real fucking quick. Yeah, I hope she got something. I mean, $8,000? That's a lot of shit at Dollar General. I mean, I know inflation is jacking prices up, but goddamn. Tennessee. Now, this one I thought was actually pretty fucking hilarious, although it could have been a hell of a lot funnier. And I'm just going to say it, I don't give a fuck. I'm not liberal, I'm not left-wing, I'm not right-wing, I'm outer space, motherfucker! And this is just stupid. Nashville, Tennessee. A group of armed robbers go into whatever, you know, some kind of a jewelry store, whatever the fuck it is. Don't really care. Whole bunch of them in there with the intent to steal. Now, they're not very smart because the people outside stood in front of the door. They didn't let them out, and the back door was locked. The cops took so long to show up that they managed to break through the wall at the rear of the store. They took a ladder, an old school ramming bear, man. They all took turns. They all got on it like it was a white chick. And they all ran there, bam. They broke through the wall instead of breaking down the door, which makes absolutely no sense. 38 minutes response time. They managed to break out of the rear of the store, jump a fence, and run down the highway, and they never caught him. Now, personally, I would like to have seen like an alleyway of rabid dogs just waiting for him, like Resident Evil style. Alligators. There's meth gators. Tennessee, the home of meth gators. My old fighting stomping grounds. That's what I think they need to have for a security system in some of these places now. Just for entertainment purposes, all right? How fun of a story would that be if I could report to you about like a 20-foot constrictor, like fucking attacking people trying to break out of a store, or break into a store. That's security right there. Mother Nature's security. Or an elephant. There's an angry elephant waiting out back. There's a lot of options. Moats of, kind of electrified moats. Fuck the fucking insurance. You don't tell insurance about that stuff. You're like, I don't know how that fucking moat full of sharks got set up behind the store. I don't know, I mean, well, there was a sign inside that said, beware of moat full of sharks. Obviously, the criminals that fell into that moat, they don't know how to read. Or like hot lava. You could have like hot lava, like lava floor. Oh no, you hit the emergency button and it's like Dr. Evil style thing, just like the floor opens up and they fall into a lava pit. I mean, they put flamethrowers on fucking cars, all right? I think they could put a lava pit in the goddamn jewelry store. Maybe it's asking too much. Let me know in the comments section what you think. Am I completely off my rocker to think that putting a freaking lava pit in a jewelry store would be too much? I mean, you'd be like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. Kalima! Kalima! Only you'd be taking their wallet before they fell into the lava pit. You just put it in the register, and it would know. ZZ Belcher, what is going on, my brother? My brother from a hash-smoking mother. I think lava pit or shark pit is the way to go. Cankerous is all for the lava pit. I mean, you can do a pit of vipers. You don't even have to be poisonous things. You just do constrictors. Nice day off from the freaking pizza slot. No pizza news today, so you're in luck, brother. Old Nashville, it's more like Smashville. Smash and grab. Philadelphia is in the news. Now this is a story that I need all of your help with. Unfortunately, I'm unable to access the comments section because I'm an idiot and I forgot to print it out. All right, I'll have to find it and post the link so you can go look at it yourself because this shit had me rolling. I don't even know if I could read some of these comments while holding up this lady's photograph. Like, it is beyond hilarious. All right? And I'm not the type of person that wants to freaking be that kind of a person because I'm not a person. I'm a goddamn alien. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to go there. I brought props today. A Philadelphia woman, if you could call her that, has been charged, and I don't mean any offense by that. I mean all the offense in the world. Now, one of these pictures is going to be kind of hard to see, but you'll get the idea. Now, I hope Ramon is not watching because Ramon, you might be either turned on or turned off. I'm not sure, my poor boy. I mean, personally, short ladies are fine, but when she's When she's 4 foot tall with a 5 o'clock shadow, you gotta know your limits. Anyway. A Philadelphia woman, a crosswalk attendant, has been arrested after giving kids weed, e-cigarettes, and more. That's right. This lady, as I had said before, she is... I'm going to show you the short picture first, just so you don't get shocked by the mugshot, because this mugshot is a fucking doozy, all right? I did not alter this photo that I'm going to show you after this one. Let's be clear. This is real news in real time from a real asshole. I don't know if they got the tallest cops in the department, but this is the grown-ass woman who is the crossing guard. Look at that! She's not even up to his nipple! Now comes the shocker. Are you ready for this? Let me know. I don't dare show this until you give me your... You gotta let me know if you're ready in the comments section. Because this shit is... This is a rough one. Alright, this is a lawsuit waiting to happen. I'm telling you right now. It is, I'm showing it. You better brace yourselves. You better brace yourselves. I don't know whether to run away or to put a paper bag over its head because it's got a... Anyways, I'm scared. I'm scared. I am genuinely horrified at the size of my boner. Look at the fire. I didn't put that 5 o'clock shadow on there. That's not lighting. They had other photos of her. That's not the lighting. I'm not shaming anyone. I'm saying this lady's got more hair on her face than I've got on my ass right now because I got a flamethrower licked across it so I could have a mullet on my taint. And then the party could be in the tank and the butt would be the serious business because that's where I do all my business. But still, look at that beard. Has she been eating my asshole? And it is a woman. I'm not making fun of her. You know, you're going to make me do it. I know it. Just because I got to be that freaking idiot.
It's a man. One of Dr. Evil's assassins.
It's not one of Dr. Evil's assassins. It is not.
Roll. Roll.
It is 100% woman. I just think she had a real fucking rough, a real rough one. I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments section what the hell and look at this. Look how short she is. Children would run away from this. Why would they not run away from this woman? What kind of a person? What kind of children are these? This is Leprechaun in the Hood Part 3. All right? Dionne Warwick, whatever your name is. R2-D2, your services are no longer needed. We got the real fucking Leprechaun in the Hood. Oh my God. Now, some of you were children at one point, I'm guessing. I'm sure you didn't come out of a cryo tube fully formed from some fucking laboratory. Christopher, you do have a point. Now, my thoughts is that she looks like somebody from an episode of Baywatch where they're like trying to pretend to be a guy to fuck with their boyfriend. You know what I mean? Where they'd be like, hey, bro, how about you come dance with me? You know, they got the trucker hat on and they got the painted on beard. But no, this is real. Like, they would have washed that off when she went to jail. They would have been like, scrub that goddamn 5 o'clock shadow off her. Do you need a straight razor? I probably shouldn't give her a straight razor. She might cut a couple inches off herself. Just saying. You know, I'm just, Mr. Moderator, I get it. It's weed. It's e-cigarettes. But when it's coming from this woman, I'm sorry. If you raise your children to take drugs from this woman, they get what they deserve. They get shitty weed and crappy e-cigarettes. It should have been crack. Start them off right. Start the addiction early. As in like 7 a.m., you know? No, you don't want to have to get up super early, but just early enough, you know? I'm just saying. Kids are dumb, but they're not, they get scared of like, think about this. Most kids get scared watching Leprechaun in the Hood. This is for real. This is a real leprechaun. Like, I swear to God, somebody saw that lady in a tree in the ghetto a couple, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, where they did this sketch of the leprechaun. Man, I wish I had that freaking audio. Telling you. Kids are dumb, but they're also scared easily, especially of leprechauns with 5 o'clock shadows. I can understand if she was just like handing it out as they go, but she was texting with the children too. You know, that's just saying.
Enough is enough. I have had it with these
Motherfucking leprechauns with 5 o'clock shadows handing out drugs to kids. That's my job.
Your mother called. She's worried. You want to talk?
Nothing to say. It's all over.
Not the way I hear it.
Coach, I've got AIDS.
Wrong. You're HIV positive. Big difference. It could be years before you even get sick.
That leprechaun only gave you HIV, son. She didn't give you AIDS.
Wrong again, Andrews. You're going to be playing in that game. And anybody who says otherwise will have to deal with me.
You sure, Coach?
And the leprechaun, because they just hired her back.
I'm not going to let you quit on me now.
Thanks, Coach.
Come on. Let's work on your crossover dribble.
Just don't get any of that AIDS blood on me, kid. Don't want none of that AIDS blood getting on me. I do. He doesn't. Leprechauns with 5 o'clock shadows. Now that's a band name, he says. That means you gotta have a theme to that band. You gotta all dress like leprechauns. So personally, if I was a kid and I saw that leprechaun in the hood, I don't know if I'd take fucking drugs from him unless it was just a walk by. Like a real quick walk by. Maybe she was dressed up nice and she had shaved. I wonder if they got her on the weekend when she hadn't shaved. She probably shaves for work, goes in there and looks like a normal leprechaun. Bitch can grow a bigger beard than I can. bitch had a twin sister and put her on his shoulders. I swear to God, she was the guy that works down at the 7-Eleven. And if you knew who the guy was at my local 7-Eleven, you'd be like, all right, Humongous, you're not being racist or anything. That motherfucker looks just like that guy. Just a little less chubby. Oh, shit. I shouldn't laugh. I know people that like midgets and like to date midgets, so I gotta... But Ramon, are you still in the comment section? Please tell me, for fuck's sake. Please tell me that Ramon is in the comments. Ramon's midget stories are legendary. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth, you nailed it. 7 o'clock on the dot. Time to hit the crack pipe. It's 7 o'clock somewhere. Time to hit the crack pipe. What you gotta do is have an alarm for everywhere in the world when it turns 7 o'clock. So you can be like, all right, it's 7 o'clock in Thailand. Just barely get it shotgunned out into a fucking used condom. And all of a sudden, oh no, I gotta hit another one. You'll be dead in about a day. You heard of hands around the world? This is crack around the world. Rocks around the world. We're here to raise money for crackheads around the world. We're gonna buy enough crack just to get everybody high enough to die. Wouldn't that be awesome? You have like a giant festival and they're like, crack, 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 and they just shut the doors like a great white concert. They got the chains on the back doors, they got the chains on the front doors, and they just light up the crack. Guar's playing because they're immune to it. They just got like the nitro burning funny bong going with a big fucking fan blowing crack. The whole place is sealed up like a tomb. Ain't no fresh air in there. Every crackhead in there is all just huffing and a puffing, and I'll blow your house down. You better hope that Bill Manspeaker's not there. The big bad wolf be trying to blow the doors down. Fuck was I talking about? I have rocks around the world. That girl is definitely named Cody. I don't know what her name is. Did you just assume her name? How dare you? You'll hear from her lawyer soon. Assuming one's name. I mean, I would assume that you would assume her gender to be male judging by the 5 o'clock shadow, but that's just an assumption of an assumption. That's not a suable offense. Anyway, that fucking full beard shadow killed me. Maybe she had like a mud mask on when she was in the tanning booth. And it just like, she's really darker because I don't know. I think she's got a motherfucking beard and she's just hiding that shit from everybody. And she only shaves it for the weekdays. That's none of my business. It's not my fucking meat going into her mouth. She's in jail now. That does suck though, because I heard that a Leprechaun in the Hood Part 3 has been postponed indefinitely. She'll get out soon enough, I'm sure. We'll get part 3. We'll get part 3. Don't cry. Don't cry, you filthy fucks. No boo-hooing in my comment section. I'll boo-hooch ya. Recall. That's right. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do something serious on here. This is like just saying. If you bought some stupid lights called Good Earth Lighting, rechargeable, integrated lights, yeah, they're burning shit down. All right. So if you're lighting like a tunnel going underneath the fucking border to smuggle drugs, or like if you're lighting up your bunghole for the hamster that is in and out, throughout the fucking month, you don't want to use those lights, all right? Because they will spontaneously combust you and your shit. So, yeah. Model as in retard 1122. Same with the other one, 1145. 1362, and fuck you, Talani. Yeah, they're gonna burn your asshole out. So I'm just saying, if you got those in your sex dungeon, you probably want to take them out, unless you do want to claim, some insurance money. But that's neither here nor there. That's none of my business. I'm just saying, Turd Ferguson, spread the word, Turd. Colorado, a man was recently saved by his chain. That's right, Humanfield. I do believe that the man was getting robbed, and someone tried fucking shooting him. And I read a picture. I'll post it. It was pretty fucking crazy. I'm just saying, he was the bling bang, is what he should call it. He should keep the necklace, have it permanently attached to it, and call it the bling bang. Because the chain literally stopped the fucking bullet. It's all bloody and shit, because obviously it punched into it pretty goddamn good. But wherever he got that chain, that's some good shit. I mean, at least it wasn't gold. He would have found out the hard way that it was not gold. Like, oh man, my gold chain saved me. Yeah, that's soft ass shit that ain't gonna save you. It's a pretty fucking cool picture though. So now he's off to become a superhero. He's gonna call himself Bling Bang. Stops bullet with chains. He's gonna have chains all over himself or something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, this episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by none other than
Howdy, my fairly hungry, horny honkies. Are you so hungry you're as hard as a ham bone? Does the mere thought of some tender victuals get your gravy flowing down your thighs? Then come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack, where you can whine her, you can dine her, and then you can eat her vagina. That's right. Every booth at Billy's Chicken Shack is actually a conversion camper. You can dig in, you can drink up, and then you can take her down. Or you can eat her out after you have some of our county famous fried chicken. Ooh-wee! Get your fill of our unlimited stuffing. Limit 1 5-gallon bucket per couple per visit. And then get to stuffing her or him. We now offer strap-on drumsticks for you pegger folks. We don't discriminate, so bring your sister, bring your brother, bring your mammy, bring your pappy. Get them kinfolk out of the friggin' shack out back and come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack, home of the Horny Hillbilly Combo. That's right, the Horny Hillbilly Combo meal where every bucket comes with dipping sauces and a gallon of our finest toilet wine. My name is Billy. I am the owner of this fine establishment, and I'd like to make an announcement. Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack every Thursday for Thirsty Threesome Thursdays. That's right, you can join me and my wife Helga as we get our grub on and get it on. So come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack any day of the week, but especially on Thursdays. If it's a lot of fun, I might even give you a discount. Hell yeah, let's take this pull-out camper. And we won't pull out if you know what I mean. Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack, home of the county famous fried chicken and unlimited
bucket of stuffing. If you can eat more than 5 gallons of our famous stuffing, it's on the house. Open every night and day. We're actually open 24 hours a day because you never know when you want to get it on and have some fried chicken. Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack. Yeah, chicken's so good you put it in your pocket. Ooh, wait, pocket chicken. That's when you know it's some good grub. That's right, you and if you like Billy Hill, then you might want to check out his new series of crappy cartoons. That's right, reenacting some 911. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm telling you right now, it's a hell of a lot of fun. So I would fucking check it out. Got nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. What is in the news? Yeah, boy. Can only mean one thing. Funeral news. Some dead celebrities, some dead something. What do we got? Let's dig into it, human filth. Nebraska. A 74-year-old woman in a assisted living home, nursing home, hospice. No, it was hospice. I think that's what it was. I'm high as hell. Anyways, she was found dead, passed away, until she got to the fucking funeral home. That's right, human filth. It's a whole new ball game. Yeah. Old lady ain't dead. And of course, there we go. Yes, she's found to be alive upon the table, about to be autopsy in palm. And last I knew, she was alive in the hospital. So we'll see. Let's see. I'll keep you updated. I'm pretty sure it's not going to last too long, but that would be something else. Talk about a K-hole. You go to sleep in hospice and you wake up in the fucking funeral home. Ooh, that would suck. Florida. A Florida man wishes he was dead after trying to walk out of a collectible shop with over $30,000 in Pokemon cards. That's right, he thought he had a fucking trap card when he just grabbed the fucking loot and told them he'd stab him. Evidently, he wanted to collect them all. Instead, he wound up collecting the felon edition of Pokemon Go to Jail. A local jiu-jitsu shop owner and his fellow fucking instructor took the moron down in the parking lot and held him until the cops showed up. So, yeah, I guess he pulled the train. Somebody pulled the trainer card. I have no idea about Pokemon. I'm just shooting at the wall here with this bullshit. Good thing he wasn't a Squirtle. That could have turned out pretty nasty when they got him into that chokehold, Gene LaBelle style, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just fucking saying. Where the hell's my farts? God damn it. Where be me farts? That's all I got. That's horrible. That's not all I've got, but that's at this fucking moment in time.
Marijuana affects the memory.
Anyways, he was arrested and he is fucked. He is fucked. Not the bees. He's not getting the bees. Don't worry. Although I would like to see him get the bees. That's another thing you could do. Security system, it's bees. You just release the bees. Even though that'd kind of be like a one-time thing, because how the fuck are you going to get them to go back into the trap? You know what I mean? Or maybe just like murder hornets. You could have murder hornets instead of having, like the moat full of sharks, because the sharks you'd have to have seawater and it'd be kind of tough. It'd have to be mechanical sharks. Because otherwise, you got to hire somebody to fucking take care of the sharks. You know, you can't just have fucking sharks living in the back alley. They're not street sharks. So it's kind of a hodgepodge of stupidity of how you could actually go about this. You need something that's self-sufficient that could live off things that, you know, like, I mean, if they were like mechanical sharks, that'd be cool. They do make those mechanical wolves, those giant mechanical wolves. Imagine that. A door opens up and that thing freaking comes out, the smoke coming at it, they're shooting at it. It's all metal. Bullets are just bouncing off from it. They'd shit their pants. They'd probably freaking, the mechanical wolf is another thing. That could work. That's an intimidator. Until it doesn't attack you and they see that it's just sitting there barking at them. And then there's ways around it, though. Because you could fully automate it, I suppose, if you really wanted to. I don't know. As I said, I'm just spitballing. It's one of those days. If I knew what I was talking about, I'd probably be doing a lot better. I'll just say there are easier ways to get money than stealing. You know what I mean? Or you can go magnet fishing like this New York couple. They pulled up a safe. Turned out it had $100,000 in the safe. Granted, the money was in a pretty shitty condition, but they have had it cleaned and they can bring it to the mint and they'll give them the money equivalent to just destroy it, which is pretty cool. Lucky bastards. The cop allowed them to keep it. Makes me want to go magnet fishing. Even though it always seems that all I ever get is dildos and butt plugs. Who the fuck's throwing butt plugs out all the time? Whoever it is, throw them into urinals and fucking porta potties. Actually, no, those are anal beads. Those are anal beads. That's my bad. That's my bad. That was the great anal bead mustard conspiracy. I knew where the mustard came from because I'm the one that put the mustard on the anal beads. Not really sure where the anal beads came from though and why they were in the urinal. Did somebody have to take them out to take a shit? I think that's what it was. I think they took them out to take a shit. They didn't want to wash them. Because, I mean, they could have technically just washed them and pissed, give them an R. Kelly shower, you know. Not that complicated. I mean, it is going in your ass. I would imagine. By name alone, that's pretty much what they're for. Money, money, money. Some people get money. Like the Baldwins. Oh, that's right. The Baldwins. Not Alec. No. Not old fucking Quick Draw McGraw. Not that brainiac. Nope. Stephen Baldwin. Even better of a Baldwin. Oh my God. I think that's the fucking Baldwin that's in Sharks in Venice. Mr. Moderator, would you do me the honors of, if you can, or somebody do me the honors of looking up, see if it is in fact Stephen Baldwin that is in, or is it his brother Billy? There's so many Baldwins. They need to stop reproducing. Anyways, one of the Baldwin daughters is in the news. Is Stephen Baldwin's daughter. Evidently, I'm not saying allegedly because they know she did it. There's no allegedly about it. When she was refused to be allowed to use the bathroom before she left the bar for being an intoxicated, drunk cunt. I say that with a K, not with a C. There was a difference. Allegedly, they watched her pull a tampon out of her sopping red, bloody cunt and proceeded to throw it at security, which is pretty awesome in reality, I must say. It's pretty hot, so whatever. But no, she's just being drunk and belligerent. She's claims she didn't do it, and I would love to see that in a court of law. Could you imagine that? Like they bring up the video and they show her just fishing in her pussy, digging around in there like fist deep, and comes out with like a fistful of fucking tampons that she forgot were there because she's so freaking intoxicated. I mean, this is all hypothetical. It's all hypothetical. But she's like got like a fist of them, like instead of a fistful of fucking brass knuckles, it's bloody knuckles. So she's got like bloody knuckles with a tampon in each one. And she's like, I got enough for all you motherfuckers. I'm Stephen Baldwin's daughter. Fucking, ow, ow. Just starts fucking laying in the punches. Hypothetically. This is hypothetical. This never happened. This never happened. She only fished around and pulled one of those snatch boogers out and freaking. I wonder if there was like any sound effects when she did that. You think there was any sound effects? You think it was like they're at the fucking OK Corral or something, and shit's like breaking down, and the whole bar just like goes silent? Ma'am, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the bar. That's a little too loud. And she just looks at him. The bouncer looks at her again. Ma'am, I have to ask you to leave the bar. She just looks at him. I need to use the bathroom. They refuse. And she just starts getting mad. She gets a quick draw hand ready at her side. Into her panties. She digs real quick. Pulls up the tampon. Like starts swinging it like it's nunchucks. Blood's just slinging around. Just waiting. All of a sudden it turns into 5. He's got the bloody freaking knuckles. Ready to go. Shooting tampons like she's one of the X-Men. That's her special ability. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out. It sounds like a good movie though. Maybe her dad will fucking make that movie with me. He'll play the bartender. Has anybody figured out if that is Stephen Baldwin that's in the don't make me go fucking down into the crevasse and dig into my bad shark movies. I need to know. Is it Billy Baldwin? I think it's Billy now that I think about it. Although it almost kind of does, I almost kind of think it might be Stephen Baldwin. No, wait. Which one's Stephen? Is he the normal one and Alex the crazy one? I'm gonna have to look at that goddamn fucking. I'm not doing it. The moderator will figure it out for me. I don't want to go down and grab that box of horrible movies. Because then I'm going to end up watching it. And it's just going to convince me that I need to make my shitty shark movie. Anyways, moving on. No more Pokemon. No more bloody tampons. Somebody let me know though in the comments. Who the fuck? Which Baldwin is in Sharks in Venice? I need to know. It's going to drive me insane. It's so shitty. Such a shitty movie. They should be sued. It's so fucking bad. And how the hell Jason Brandt on So Bad It's Good has not watched Sharks in Venice is beyond me. I don't even know if he's got a copy of that. They would lose their shit. That movie's so fucking. It's the kind of movie where you're beating your head with it like I did with the book. That's Oh God, it's great. I love it. And it's got a Baldwin in it, so it's just even it's a cream on the fucking cake. The icing on the asshole. Brazil, let's go. Former Brazilian mayor does the completely normal thing for nowadays. Enters a Zoom chat while pinching a loaf. That's right, human filth. In a business meeting between a bunch of officials for the country of Brazil, he was seen to have his underpants around his ankles while sitting on the toilet. He didn't have it just close enough so you could see his face. He had the whole, he was giving him the full view, the whole shebang bang. So he was popping a fucking mad squat. I mean, you got to give him props. At least he wasn't masturbating like that CNN host. It was whatever the hell he was. I think that's what he was. Not yeah, it was CNN because he was doing a group chat video with a bunch of them, and he was thought he was closed off from the meeting, and he just started pounding one out. I should have downloaded that audio. That's what I needed to do today. God damn it. I was going to download that where the host that was welcoming him to their network was talking about how he got caught jacking his... jacking up the car. Let's just put it that way, kids. Philippines. A man claims to have found Michael Jackson's face in his cake. Now, personally, I got a chuckle out of this until I saw the fucking cake, and then I was like, hee. I was got a point. That looks like Michael Jackson's Thriller. It really does, too. Unfortunately, I do believe he ate the cake, which I can't say as I blame him. If that cake was looking at me saying, hee, how you doing? I'd eat the cake, too. I'd stop talking to me. When the shrooms kick in, that's what I was thinking. Unfortunately, no. It is Stephen Baldwin that's in... Oh, my God. I knew it. Have a good night, Queen Elizabeth. Stay safe, stay stupid. I'll catch you later. Stephen fucking Baldwin. Oh my God. I can't recommend Sharks in Venice enough. I think I actually have a review of it that I need to re-review. I need to do a new review because it's not done yet. No fucking way. That movie is so bad. So bad. So bad. Anyways, Dumb D. I don't know where the hell Dumb D is, but I know a lady found what she claims to be Elvis in her barbecue sauce at Burger King. I got some bad news for you, lady. I printed out the picture. That's right, human filth. We're going to play a little game. Are you ready for this? No, it's not her. She didn't find her in there, thank God. Imagine finding her in your barbecue sauce. Good Lord. No, thank you. I would rather not find that lady in my barbecue sauce. Yep, that was it. That's not it. All right, human filth. This woman claims... I'll put my hand over her face. This woman claims that she sees who? For fuck's sake, it says it right down on the bottom, doesn't it? God damn it. Anyways, she claims she sees Elvis. Who do you think you see when you look at this? I mean, A, it could most definitely be Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. Look at that. That's Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. That's freaking Ricky LaFleur. That's him. Look close. Look close. That's Ricky. Put a picture of Ricky up next to it. That's Ricky right there. But that's not who I think it is. That's who I said it could be. That's one of my suspects. Who do you think this is. I know exactly who it is. I printed out the photo of him to show you. It's not Ray, although you might think that it's the piss jug chucker, the trucker motherfucker. Is it a pound cake? I don't know what kind of cake it was. It honestly looked like a really fucked up cake. The Pope says, was that Dirty Dave? Dirty Dave says the Pope. I don't know about the Pope. He may be considered royalty to some of you. It's not me. I'm going to tell you right now, I know exactly who it is. Looks like Big Boy. Yep, you got a point there. It does look like Big Boy. He is a big boy who I'm thinking. See, she thinks it looks like Elvis. Afraid not. Now, I have not consulted with Corey Klein on this. Sharpie Maximus has not confirmed his thoughts. Brian, you are. I see Ricky now. I didn't see it before. Otherwise, I would have tagged Ricky in this because Ricky's active today. But who do you? Everybody, let me know in the comments before I go hauling this picture up. All right, I don't want to freaking ruin the surprise. It's Lonnie. He says that's Lonnie. I don't think you could fit Lonnie in a package of barbecue sauce, but if you flip it upside down, look at that. It's a whale. It's a whale. I didn't even realize that until right now. So Dirty Dave, you got a point. But that's not the one. But that is hilarious that it actually forms a whale. So you called that one. Son of a bitch. You killed me there, you bastard. But no, that's I'm telling you, you're gonna kill me when you figure out. Are you ready? You want to see who I think it is and know it is? I know it's this person. We can do a side-by-side comparison. It's not Lonnie Amanduma, Diamond Robin Pridendola. It's not Ricky LaFleur, although it possibly could be. I'll give you one hint and one hint only. Cool, cocky, bad. And I'm not talking about those of you freaks that push the like button. I'm talking about this guy right here. This barbecue sauce is cool, it's cocky, and it's bad. She thinks she sees the king. Elvis Presley. Wrong. Wrong. Elvis 76, says Beverly. Oh, you're so close, Beverly. You're so close. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? The big drum roll, please. Brrr. Give it up for the Honky Tonk Man. Look at that resemblance. It is him. It is him. It's the motherfucking Honky Tonk Man. Put it right over it. Look at that. That's the Honky Tonk Man. Now all I can see is Ricky. God damn it. I could have printed out a picture of Ricky. It's the fucking Honky Tonk Man. I almost shit myself. As soon as I saw it, I was like, it's the Honky Tonk Man. Freaking, it's like burned into my brain. And now I'm seeing Ricky. Damn it. But yeah, that's life, you know. Not everything goes as planned. Holy sheep shit. The fucking Honky Tonk Man's killing me. I should have just put his picture over her picture. Put it right next to it. But the big reveal was better. Still, that's him. That's fucking Honky Tonk Man right there. We'll put them side by side. I'm going to post a picture of this later for all you freaks to judge. We'll post up a picture of Ricky right next to it, and we'll post up a picture of the Honky Tonk Man. And I'll let you be the judges right here on YouTube, okay? Oh, Brian, you have no idea how perplexed I was when I stumbled across that story after somebody had sent me the fucking, I don't know, somehow I went, the Michael Jackson cake thing, I found that, and it led me to a couple more stories about shit that people saw. Motherfucking honky tonk, man, that just... Definitely not Elvis. Definitely not Elvis. Damn it, now I'm seeing Ricky, but that is definitely honky tonk, man, with them sideburns. It's the perfect sideburns of the honky tonk, man. Definitely not. And honky tonk, man, is not trying to be Elvis. He may wear suits that had Elvis on it, but that was just to show Elvis how cool the honky tonk man was. There's a difference between inspiration and flat out copying. I mean, honky tonk man may have played the guitar. He may have talked like fucking Elvis. He may have dressed like Elvis. But he was always the honky tonk man. Moving on. Arizona news. For those of you that can get to Arizona, you might want to check out the world's largest poop museum. Fossilized. Don't worry, it's fossilized. Yeah, the Michael Jackson cake thing was from the Philippines. And I'm telling you, I'll post that too. It looks like Michael Jackson from Thriller. Not the zombie version of him. Just, MJ with the greasy hair like they got caught on fire in that Coke commercial or Pepsi commercial. Anybody remember that? That was pretty awesome. Just saying. Anyways, the Poo-seum, as it is called, has a crap load of coprolite. That's right, over 8,000 pieces of crap. Sounds like my freaking, sounds like my shit shack. The biggest of all of the turds, at least in regards to a dinosaur, I want to say it was carnivorous dinosaur. It might not have been. It might have been a fucking herbivore. I'm half retarded. It was actually 67.5 centimeters. That's a big poo. It's a big fucking poo. Poop. Coprolite, my bad. Craprolite, whatever they call it. It's fucking fossilized. Unfortunately. The only way to really get some scent out of it would be to rub 2 sticks on it real hard. That might work. But it is pretty much petrified. Imagine making a weapon out of it, sharpen it up. Now that would be cool. If you could get shit that was so rock solid that you could actually make weapons out of it. That is going to be one of my next weapons, I think, human filth. Even though I don't have the supplies to do it. God damn it. I'll start making the basics. I'll have to do something. It's been a while since I've made a new weapon. And far too long. No, I'm making it out of, literal, a piece of shit. I don't want metal. That's for sure. That would be a little too much. the size of the chunk of dinosaur shit that I've got sitting around here, would make a fine club. Make a fine club end. Attach it to a nice dinosaur bone. Just as long as it's sharp enough to pierce a rectum. If it'll wreck a rectum, I'll be happy. It's just a simple matter of sharpening the coprolite. They say you can't polish a turd. That's some bad news for him. I got nothing but time on my hand. Technodrome, what is going on? Nice, riding the bike, ripping the ass. That's the way to do it. If you can't ride around with the windows up, gassing out the family, might as well do it on a motorcycle. The next step is to have that hooked up directly to your fuel supply so you can have freaking a little bit of meth power in there. A little bit of bubbling farts, bubbling crude. If you have not seen what Scrapulous has been up to lately, God damn it, what are you fucking doing? You need to check out his Facebook page. He's got a skull going on there. This thing is fucking... I want to skull fuck it so hard. He's going to shred Bill Cosby's... Cosby cock. The cock. Put the cock to it. It is gorgeous, Mr. Moderator, if you get a chance. Or Brian, if you want to. Post a link. I don't know if you should be able to post links in the chat. Post a link so people can check out your awesome art. Scrapulous is the one that is responsible for this mega beast, this Goliath, the humongous symbol. When I'm in need of Krog from space, I just reflect this freaking... It's kind of similar to one of the stories I've got. As long as this drug dealer doesn't show up to my doorstep, I think I'll be all set. I'm just saying. She can not try to bring me e-cigarettes and, well, she can bring me weed, I guess. Anyway, speaking of coprolite, only sexy coprolite, Lady Gaga was spotted in Maine. Evidently, she was in town for some killer weed. She's definitely not coming up for a date with me. That's for sure. Or turkey surprise. Don't get that in your fucking heads. I don't know what the hell she was doing in town. Probably the same thing they all do. Try to fit in. I remember hearing stories about Martha Stewart trying to fit in. I'm sure she'd fit in now with all the weed heads. People would like her a lot more now that she's a little cooler. Oh, sourpuss. Snoop Dogg lightened her up a lot. I think he fucked her. Beverly, what do you think? Technodrome, what do you think? Cankerous, what's your thoughts? Scrapulous, what do you think? Do you think Snoop Dogg banged out Martha Stewart? Hypothetical situation here. If I could put up a poll, I would. But I want to know, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. Is that why Martha is so cool now? Because she got a little bit of that drizzle in her freaking, you know what I'm saying? She got the freaking red rocket from the Snoop Dogg. That fucking cherry burning red hot deep up in that old fucking 70-year-old snickerdoodle snatch. Bake them cookies nice and fucking brown. Telling you, he waxed that ass like he was fucking putting grease on a cookie sheet. Freaking grease it up. Spanking it like he was slapping the freaking omelet out of that freaking pan. I don't freaking cook. I just assault people with frying pans and stuff. Imagine, would Martha Stewart want you to bring that kind of stuff into the bedroom, is my thoughts. Would she want you to clean up with one of her Martha Stewart collection exclusive towels? How are you going to tell her, bitch, that's like sandpaper on my cock? I love it. Oh, it's supposed to be so soft. Let me rub it on your 80-year-old coochie and bring you back to 1953. Anyways, maybe not 1953. That'd probably have to be a little. That'd be a little gross. We'll go to the 60s. I want to see pictures of Martha Stewart in the 60s. I've seen B. Arthur naked. I've seen it. Airheads demanded it. I've seen it. If I had a time machine, I don't know if I'd still want to go back to the dawn of time to see whatever the hell I was talking about seeing earlier. I think I'd just go back and fuck B. Arthur. I'd fuck all the Golden Girls. All of them. Before they were golden. Even the old one there, fucking. What the fuck was her name? Sophia. She was fucking hot. With today's technology, you can print out a picture. Just put it over her face. Breaking news. I forgot what I was talking about. Now I'm thinking about the Golden Girls. Oh, yeah, Paul. Fishhead Paul, the photographer. Buddy down in New York City sent in some news from the streets of New York City. Be on the lookout. That's right, you fucking freaks. There is some shit going down. There is a new STD on the block. You're welcome. That's right, a new fungal fucking infection is spreading. Your weekend could just get funky. So keep it safe. Don't fuck any chicks with mushrooms in their fucking mouth. I don't know if that's probably not the best description of the problem, but, you know, in general, if someone's got mushrooms growing on their genitals, it's probably best to just napalm that shit and then fuck it. You know, once it's been cooked to medium rare, it's usually all right. Update. The Gilgo Beach murderer, Rex Heverman, there we go. Rex Heverman has been accused and charged with 2 more murders, bringing the total up to 6. I think they suspect him of like 30 murders or something. Gosh. They get me every time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his diaries brag about more. Kind of like the Zodiac, not the Zodiac killer, but the bind, torture, kill, BTK. They just pretty much concluded that, yeah, he freaking killed somebody else that was missing. He gave the location, and it was like this cryptic puzzle thing that they're just looking for the smoking gun of him having that program in his old computers and stuff. So who knows? Maybe he did it old school, had his own fucking system worked out in his head. There's some pretty crazy people out there. He could have come up with his own freaking thing for code to make make his own crossword puzzle. Wouldn't be that hard. You don't need a fucking computer to do it. People were doing it way before computers. Anyways, human filth. Murder, murder, murder. Well, for all of you out there that are class action lawsuiters, you might want to pay attention to this one. Because ice cream, you scream. We all want a lawsuit about ice cream. That's right, human filth. The lack of pistachios in pistachio ice cream from Stone Cold Creamery. Stone Cold Creamery? What? There's a place called Stone Cold Creamery, and I haven't been buying this motherfucking ice cream just for the friggin' son of a bitch. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That is ridiculous. How? The fuck did I not have? That's some bullshit, I tell you what.
What? 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 Y2J is the undisputed champion? Y2J was declared the winner at Vengeance? Vince McMahon.
I hit the wrong button.
Screw Stone Cold. And Booker T. Screw Stone Cold. I said Vince McMahon and Booker T. Screw Stone Cold.
Yeah, Stone Cold. Breaking news. Sausage finger strike again. Now, the lady is also considering suing for other flavors of ice cream that don't contain the ingredients they're supposed to. I'm guessing rum raisin doesn't have any rum in it. Son of a bitch. Just rum flavoring. Oh, some crazy news. Spaced out news. Cold Stone Creamery. Son of a bitch. Bastards. Who the hell wants a cold stone when you can have Stone Cold? Give me a what in the comment section, because what is still funny. I don't care. If Corey Klein was watching, he'd say it. Big shout out to Punky, fucking Bruiser. The boys over on Twitch are back. That's right, Dylan is back in the saddle again. So is Truby Doobie-Door and the ringleader himself. The freaking one that brings it all together, Punky motherfucking Bruiser. Good episode last week. Hey, I always say, you know, it's always a good time over there. They're not always necessarily into some of the music that they play, but you know, that's whatever, you know. You never know what you're gonna hear over there, so check them out on Twitch. Punky. I gotta get a new Humongous opinion ready. I'm fucking slacking. Had my mind on stupid things like the Japanese building an elevator to space. That's right, human filth. You'll be able to take an elevator to space if you live to 2050. Now, chances are you won't live any longer than 2050. But hey, you made it that far, whatever works, you know. Turns out the Japanese want to build a 22,000-mile long space elevator. Yeah, space cables. Now, these cables would be coming from a platform that's in the ocean, a floating platform on the ocean. Yeah. Now, evidently, they claim that by 2050, they'll be able to travel to Mars. That's right, motherfuckers. Take you, 4 months to get to Mars? Ah, fuck you. We'll get you there in 40 minutes. Space cables. I don't think it was 40 minutes. I think it was 40 days or something stupid. I think it was 40 minutes to get up into 22,000 miles above the Earth for tourists. Hopefully Boeing has fucking zero to do with this. That's all I'm going to say. Speaking of Boeing, they just launched a spaceship up, and I didn't realize how many spaceships they made. I bet they made the Challenger. Too soon? Probably not. Florida news. Oh boy. In Florida news, Rick, I'm a retard Scott, says he's gonna fucking vote against marijuana. Cause it's the devil's lettuce. There's no weed for me because my alcoholic brother, who was a loser and an idiot, died from drugs. Well, guess what, Rick? You may be a senator from Florida, but in my opinion, you're a retard. You're behind the times. You're slow. You have no idea. You support the pharmaceutical industry. That's an addiction beyond addiction, Dick Stain. If you cared so much about your dead, junkie, alcoholic brother, then in my opinion, was the weakest human of all humans upon this planet, then you wouldn't know, you wouldn't be all, oh, the devil's lettuce, oh, the devil's lettuce. Fuck you, Rick. I hope your brother died with a joint in his mouth. Not really. Because then that would lead Rick to believe that the devil's lettuce killed his brother. And it's that kind of a moronic opinion that is not really needed in the prestigious level of stupidity such as the senator. Keep your personal bullshit out of it, man, Rick. Your brother made choices in life. You made choices to support the biggest addiction of all. Pharmaceutical, healthcare, all kinds of fun stuff. So, let the devil's lettuce fly. Let Florida burn. In other Florida news, a Florida woman leaves her boyfriend in a suitcase to die. That's right, human filth. After drinking a bunch of alcohol, where's my fucking dramatic music? Hang on a second. Let me start that over again. A Florida woman has finally been arraigned and going to trial for murdering her boyfriend, who she fucking left in a fucking suitcase after basically drinking a bunch of alcohol. Oh, come on. Son of a bitch, that's the wrong fucking sound. Anyways, that's not it. Oh well, alcohol was to blame, and she was actually just a cunt. So there's always that. What the hell is that? That's not what I'm looking for. My brain is as fried as this joint. But no, what she didn't realize, which I'm sure she did realize, she's just fucking stupid. She actually had a bunch of recordings yelling at her boyfriend, telling him, now you know what it feels like when you choke me, as he was suffocating in a suitcase that she had dared him to crawl into and then zipped him into it. Now, I was kind of expecting some kinky stuff, but no, she just went to bed. She let him die after yelling at him, taking videos and all kinds of fun stuff. Hammered, drunk as a skunk. Not a joint to be found in the room, in the house. The devil's lettuce, not to blame. She claimed that she went to bed and forgot about him in there. Woke up in the morning expecting him to be alive and full of energy and ready to fuck. He was dead. I got that. I got it somewhere in here. I'm not digging through all my shit to find it. Oh boy, we got an update, but before I can give you the update, I have to give you the infomercial that you know you want to hear. Because it is that time, Human Filth. We are sponsored, and I say that jokingly, YouTube. Don't get your panties in a fucking bunch. By none other than
Everest, tallest mountain known to man. The world's highest garbage dump and graveyard of the elite. Sir Edmund Hillary and his Sherpa Tenzing Norgay first climbed this monstrous mountain in 1953. Some claim when Sir Edmund reached the peak, he popped a squat right on the spot. Over the course of the last 104 years, 290 people have died trying to reach the peak just to pop a squat. 200 still remain alongside old green boots. He better be careful. They might start calling him brown boots. It's not just piles of bodies and garbage littering the mountainside. For as you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Even if it means popping a squat that could cost you your life. That's right. Mount Everest is also the world's tallest toilet. But not for long. A new year means new rules on the mountain. No longer will you be able to just crap and cover your ass dribbles like an animal in the wild. 2004 crap and carry laws are now in full effect on Mount Everest. And that's why you need to hire a shit Sherpa. That's right, a shit Sherpa. Modern times call for modern solutions. They may not be willing to carry your pile of shit corpse down the mountain, but for the right price, they will carry your crap. Are you interested in hiring a shit Sherpa? Call 1-800-Mountain-of-Shits. Line up your shit Sherpa for your hike to the peak of Mount Everest. Then and only then will you be able to bring back your brown trophy to prove that you popped a squat at the top of the world. Are you a Sherpa looking for work? Apply at the base of Mount Everest. We are currently hiring shit Sherpa. The pay is great, and it doesn't really smell because, it's frozen solid. So, apply today.
That's right, shit Sherpa. If you want to climb that mountain and find some poo, I got some news for you. They are doing a massive cleanup on Mount Everest. After all these years, all this shit that has been left behind, finally, somebody's going to do some cleaning. And from the sounds of it, at least according to this, there is a lot of shit. Give me 1 second, Human Filth. I gotta check the fucking statistics. I don't know, they can't be right. That's a lot of fucking garbage. How the hell? That's a lot of garbage. I guess I was right. I had to check my sources to make sure my retarded ass wasn't wrong here. Evidently, the Mount Everest cleanup has led to record numbers. 119 tons of garbage removed from Mount Everest in 5 years. That is a lot. 14 bodies. They still believe that there is another 50 tons of trash left on the mountain and over 200 bodies, which is awesome. That's a lot of popsicles up there. Meat-sicles. Frozen meat sandwiches, if you ask me. Mountain starts to thaw out. It's going to be avalanches of bodies coming down. Pretty fucking sweet. 55 days into the cleanup, they've already gotten 11 tons. But this is the reason why I bring all this up. I don't give a fuck about the garbage. I care about the dead bodies. I think that's a pretty delicious task to be bringing down those mummies. The feces. The feces. Where are the stats on the feces? I want the numbers. I want to know how many tons of shit have been brought down that mountain. That is the juicy facts, because they've been holding that shit back on me. They've been holding out on me. I need a cut of that shit. Those fucking... Ugh. Pisses me off. I'm supposed to get a certain cut of all the feces that comes out of your monkey asses. Alright? I ain't getting it out of them. Mount Everest, shit Sherpas, I may do your advertisements, because that's just because I'm doing some research into you and I'm finding out how much you owe me. I'm tallying it up. Soon, I will be sending you a bill for all of the feces that I demand that you transport to my holding tanks with your mouths. One mouthful at a time. You can hike it in. Just saying. I run a tight ship here. Tight shit ship. I want my fucking receipts. A whole lot of shit barrels not being accounted for. Spaced out news. That's right, it's that time of the show where I bring you at least one fucking stupid story about space. More trash falling from the skies. Looks exactly like all the rest of the trash. That black carbon fiber, classic SpaceX debris. I'm not gonna throw any shade at them. It could be from the ISS. It could just be leftover trash. There is literally a trash belt that surrounds your stinking mudball planet. I don't know if you know that, but there is literally a gigantic trash belt surrounding this planet. It's crazy. Somebody needs to go up there and start harvesting that shit immediately. Anyways, junk has fallen in, where the hell was it? South Carolina. My brain's fucked. South Carolina, a home has been damaged by more space trash. Unfortunately, it was not a meteorite, because if it was, I could have just cashed it in and bought like real rocks. Sell some rocks, buy some rocks. Just whatever you do, don't buy them from this lady. That's right, do not buy them from this crossing guard in Philadelphia. If she tries to sell you rocks, don't buy them. Buy her a razor. All right, buy that woman a razor. They make the Razor Motorola phones still, don't they? Those things are pretty sweet. I really want to know if she just fell asleep in the tanning booth with one of those face masks on that just happened to not cover her 5 o'clock shadow. Alright, I'll leave her alone. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to ever leave that lady alone. I want her phone number. Breaking news. China's most famous waterfall has been found to be supplied by a water pipe during the dry season. They're making a huge deal out of this. Now, here's my thoughts on this. I'm genuinely surprised that it's not a raw sewage pipe. All right? It's China's most famous waterfall. They run out of water sometimes. Nobody's going to go see it. Doesn't draw attention, so they pump water in the dry season. I'm very surprised it's not sewage. I mean, it might be. I don't know. I don't know where the pipe comes from. It could be raw sewage. If turds be coming down the mountain over that waterfall, then old Humongous was right. Imagine that. It's in the dry season. It's a little stinkier. Everybody's like, oh, it smells a little stinky around here. All the tourists were all like nose plugs, masks and stuff in the dry season. The summer season, the wet season, it's fucking beautiful. It's nice, clean water. Oh, that dry season though, oh boy, that water gets brown, don't it? Sometimes they got mud ducks falling down through there. They get the brown trout that just randomly come swimming by. Swim real slow though. They would swim with the current. Sometimes they get corn in them. It's not a yellow scale, it's corn. What the hell? No, I'm not going to do my Kim Jong-un voice. Breaking news. Scientists find a parasite. Scientists find plastic. I can't even. It's been a long day. Scientists have found a plastic-eating fungus feasting upon the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. That's right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Not only do you have fungus feeding upon your genitalia in New York City, now you've got fungus eating the plastic that pollutes your oceans. Good deal if you ask me. It's a good trade-off. Good trade-off. What do you think? Cheap-ass phones. The old Motorola Razr. Those things were great. I don't know what they were great for, but they were great. What else is in the news? We got your crotch fungus. We got your ocean fungus. Got your way too loud of music. Manhole or maintenance hole? I prefer glory hole myself. But no, there's been a hot debate. Oh boy, here we go. Fire up the horses. Ride them up, line them up. Get the chariots of fire going. California, I think this is an older story, but still it checks out. California has decided that the steel sewer hole covers have to be renamed. They gotta rename them. They can't call them manhole covers anymore. They call them a maintenance hole. It's a manhole. No matter if it's a woman going down or a man or a whatever, something in between. It's a manhole cover. It's what it's called. The dumb bait, as I like to call it, of California. What was the other one? It was not manpower, human effort. Just leave the words alone. All right? I'm going to Britney Spears on your ass. Because that's just dumb. You know? I could understand if it was like all of a sudden there was like an influx of women that wanted to go work in the sewer, New York sewer system or California sewer system, and they're all like, you know, all of a sudden it's just all women doing that troll ass work, which more power to them if they want to. Yeah, and they can call it a fucking sewer hole cover, maintenance hole. Just call it a manhole cover. Like manpower, that's the name of businesses. Like you're not gonna get rid of the word just because you want to change it because it hurts your strange feelings, you know. It's just it's odd. Because I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna call it a manhole cover, and if somebody's offended that I call it a manhole cover, I'm not gonna give two shits. I will laugh at them having a nuclear meltdown over me calling it a manhole cover because that's stupid. Waste your energy somewhere else. Go do something better with your time. Not you freaks. I know you don't fucking care. I'm just saying, manhole cover. maintenance hole. It's, yeah. Poser Maximus. Oh, I need to go down and see freaking Poser who shoot some guns. Hang out with the freaking crazy bastards. But I don't want to go to Texas because Texas is an oven right now. I don't think that would be fun. I really don't. Access panel. I wouldn't call a manhole cover a panel. A panel's on a wall. You know. I mean, they call them a maintenance hatch when it's got a knob, you know, when it's got like a thing to seal it. They call it a maintenance hatch. Yeah, it's. They're just making a big deal out of it because it's got the word man in it. Like it's some fucking sexist thing. Like a woman can't go into the sewer because it's called a manhole cover. Like nobody gives a shit but you. Like the person writing these stupid laws, wasting the time. Meanwhile, people are like literally pulling up the manhole covers and selling them for scrap metal because California's falling apart. And I don't give a fuck what. I want California to break off and go into the ocean, not because of who lives there, just because it would be so fun to watch. Like to see the San Andreas Fault just and everything rumbles, that'd be hilarious. You know, because I don't give a fuck. Of course, I'd have to call my friends that live out there and be like, hey, you might want to not be on that side of the San Andreas Fault. Because you might be in some trouble. You know. I may be in cahoots with Cobra Commander. We may be working on something that could possibly do just that, but you know, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not freaking. I freaking don't really give two shits. I just think it's funny because it's all a distraction for something else. And that's what kills me. Like that whole story was just to deflect the time for me to figure out that it's time for the animal news because it's the end of the show. So now we need to switch into animal mode. Just saying, I got some snake news. I got some got some good shit. Some good shit. Could be better. Could be worse. Could be rolling off in a fucking hearse. Or it could be swallowed by a snake. You ever hear about that guy that fucked his snake? Then it killed him? That was a good one. If you don't remember that, I'll bring that one back up in the animal news. Anyways, you know what time it is, you filthy fox. Time to get some bestiality rolling hot. No, maybe. The glory hole. Unfortunately, it is. Something like that. It's the honky tonk man. It's the fucking honky tonk man. I'm just saying. It's got to be him. Wrong one again. God damn it. Breaking news. That's right, human filth. Even in animal news, we got breaking news. There's a little bit of good news. I usually don't bring you fucking good news. But I'm gonna. Just saying. The DOJ and the EPA. Is that what that says? The EPA. All right. The DOJ and the EPA have announced the largest ever fine under the new Animal Welfare Act. That's right, $35 million. $35 million It's a big one. It's a big one. That's right. They found that it was inhumane, living conditions unfit for humans or animals. And it was a place that was raising uh, beagles. They're raising beagles for experimentation in labs. And all of 4,000 dogs were surrendered. They were fined $35 million. And all the dogs got new homes. That's right, every fucking one of them. So there's your feel-good story before I get into the good shit, because, well, actually, no, it's not really that good of animal news this week, but there's a couple bangers in there. I'm just saying. Oh, time to get this freaking shit fucking rolling. All I know is flamingos in Massachusetts? What the fuck? Some reason, some random ass flamingo evidently got blown off course by Hurricane Adelia. We'll call it Hurricane Adelia. I don't fucking know. Not good with names. I forget names real easy, like people forget to push the fucking like button. One dog went to a home and got fed. That sounds good. As long as it didn't go to the local buffet. I mean, I do love a little bit of fucking labradoodle in my diet. I don't know about beagle though. Not much meat on the bone of a beagle that small. You gotta let him get a little bigger before you go butchering. Imagine in a different world where dogs were the dominant species on the planet and humans were their food. Ooh. Now that'd be a good one. That would be a good one. How would you handle that? It'd be like Planet of the Apes, only worse. Yeah, evidently there's more flamingos in the news, but zombie snakes, they're coming. They're coming for you. America bracing for the zombie snake rising. Not really. They're just playing dead, unfortunately. They're pretty good at it, though. I do believe it's like the bull snake or something like that. You should call it the bullshit snake. Alright? They're fakers. Like that blue bastard on He-Man. Fucking faker. Now, here's a good one. I told you, I got some shit I gotta get out of the way first. It's not really that interesting, but California, a man gets a live rattlesnake in the mail. And that's right, human feels someone sent him a box, and I guess he just handed it to his friend and said, hey, you want to open my package for me? And then he claimed someone was trying to murder him. I mean, his friend did throw the snake and the box at him while they were driving, so technically, I guess the friend could be attempting to murder him. But turns out it was from a Florida address with a snake that was native to the regions of California and that area. So something's not adding up here. Something ain't stirring the Kool-Aid, if you know what I'm saying. He thinks someone's trying to murder him. I don't know about that shit. All I know is that it could be true. It could be true. He could be the one, the only. Where the fuck is my goddamn... There it is. This man's a secret agent. Telling ya. He's got a secret. And that secret is that his real name is Bond. James Bond. He's not some normal, boring-ass 70-year-old man. Or however old he was. He's actually like John Wick. He's one crazy motherfucker. They're mailing him rattlesnakes. Next, they're gonna be sleeping with pythons. Gonna be a reticulated python in his bed, 21 feet long, horny as hell. Gonna have to be like that guy that had the anaconda. Or was it, I think it was an anaconda that he was fucking. It might have been it might not have been, it might have been I would think it was an anaconda because it was big. It was real big. And so was his dick. His dick was huge according to his friends that found him dead, balls deep, in the snake. He used to tell them all the time that he fucked a snake. Not the guy that got the rattlesnake. Let's just get that right fucking straight out of the...
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes!
On my motherfucking dick! Now, evidently, the guy that I was talking about, he was telling his friends about fucking his snake. And it was like something he liked to do. I don't know. I'm not into snakes. I know very little about snake anatomy. But evidently he had a big old girl that he did it on with, and they came in and found her wrapped around him and him balls deep in her, and he was dead as fuck. So, evidently the love hugs and the love glove that was her coochie, a little too much. I mean, if you're fucking your snake, you probably need to just get a love doll or something that's not gonna possibly kill you when it's too horny. Yeah, I'm not really sure I want to either buy snakes online to fuck them or just to have them. But now, the old man seriously thinks someone's trying to assassinate him because they just sent him like, it was just like a fucking box with a rattlesnake in it. Not like a rattlesnake in a jar. It was just a box with a rattlesnake. Evidently, at the post office, when they asked him, are there any batteries, bombs, guns, any liquid, fragile, perishable? They didn't ask him what the rattling sound was. Nobody seemed to give a shit about that. So I'm just saying, I really don't know. Seems like kind of a strange murder attempt, unless he really is a secret agent. Doesn't seem freaking right to me. Yeah, boy, Australia's in the news. Australia's always got some fucked up news. Bubble wrap, keep it quiet. I don't know. I would think that if you just, when you got it in the box, it probably got chilled out and it was cool. Just cause when they're in the dark like that, they'll be cool as long as you're not shaking the box and shit. Or they may have cut the rattler off it. That is a thing too. They cut the rattler off them, make them even more fucking pissed off. Regardless, somebody had his address and sent him something from. He didn't want a rattlesnake. I think he was out trying to get his snake out, but anyway, not the rattlesnake, if you know what I mean. Australia, a tiger shark was spotted spitting up a whole echidna. Evidently, the spiky little bastard was a little too much for the tiger shark. Tickled his fucking throat. Tiger sharks have been known to not give a fuck. They're like the honey badger of the ocean. They will eat anything. They don't give a fuck. They'll bite anything. Seabirds, barrels of nails, suits of armor, tires, license plates, televisions, turtles, humans, you name it. They've been found inside the tiger shark. They will eat anything. They're like that toothless woman that just wants to suck your dick on the street. She'll suck anything. But the tiger shark's got teeth, so don't, unless you're real freaking, I don't know. Do they fuck sharks? I know dolphins are the rapists in the ocean. That's, just don't tell Grodius that, because then he's going to try and use that excuse as why he's fucking all these dolphins and shit. I swear, he's going to piss off Vladimir Putin. If Vladimir finds out that he's fucking dolphins, Grodius is in some trouble. None of my business. I ain't going to say nothing, but yeah. Indonesia, here's a banger for you. An Indonesian woman was missing, and she got found. Well, they found her all right. She was found inside of a 17-foot-long python. Yeah. Swallowed whole. She was a good-sized woman. The whole thing about they can't get him past the shoulders, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. She is the 5th person since 2017 that has been found inside of a snake, eaten whole, at least in Indonesia. Speaking of Indonesia, big shout out to my buddy Sensei Seagal. He's over there in Indonesia. Watch out for the snakes. You can fucking fight him off, though. He's Sensei Seagal. He's got the skills. You gotta watch the fuck out, though. He comes from Australia, the land of everything that wants to kill you. So I think he'll be doing all right. But a 17-foot-long snake snapping at you, yeah, no thanks. No thanks. 2023, Indonesia, one of the 5 victims, the man was found inside of an 18-foot-long python. Evidently, he was, no, he wasn't inside it. He was being eaten by it. He was being eaten by it in the village. He was getting crushed by it, and it was trying to eat him and kill him. And the villagers killed it. 18-foot fucking long monster. He was going to check on some of his crops, if I'm not mistaken. 2018, a 54-year-old was killed by a 7-meter-long snake. Fucking beast. That's why I say I don't mind snakes. They're fine, but when you can't. It's like the people that swim with alligators and crocodiles. If you want to take that risk, you go right ahead. I'm all set sticking my dick in a shark, all right? I almost got married once. I was as close as I came. I'm just fucking with you. But now there's a couple more stories. More fucking snakes. Of course it's more snakes. It can't be the fucking snake stories where they're knocking at doors. It can't be the ones where they're hiding in closets, in beds, in couches, like the most poisonous snakes in the world laying in your bed. Awesome. Just what I want. In the shower, in the toilet, biting you on the balls. There's some good ones. I literally have what's it, Charlie? On It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when he's got all the things of all the shit, the conspiracy stuff. That's like my list of snake attacks, sightings, weird things they've done. Some of them completely harmless, some of them completely deadly, dangerous, just being snakes. Some of them just weird. Some of them fucking hilariously odd. But there's so many of them. It's like a web of fucking too much. I could write a book, but I don't give a shit. It's just snakes in my news. Now, 2017, a 4-meter snake killed a man checking on his palm crops. I do believe they found him inside the snake. A 23-foot-long snake. I think that's how long it was. That's a fucking big snake, I'm telling you. Like the anacondas and shit, they're pretty chill. They're pretty fucking chill. Like I see videos of people fucking with them, and they don't give a fuck. They're just like, hey, I got shit to do that isn't you. But I'm sure if the circumstances were right, and they were actually on the hunt, and they wanted to do something, they could fuck you up faster than you could whip your dick out and shake it. I want to think about it again. Snake wake up call. Snake up call. Last story of the night. I gotta give some props. You know, kids in America, a bunch of fucking. Yeah, there's some of them that can survive. There's far too many of them that are not tough. Luckily for two children in Russia, the 96 hours they were stuck in the wilderness in bear country and wolf country, they were able to survive. A 10-year-old and a 12-year-old kid lost in the woods with two little rat dogs, little yappers. The kind of thing you put a little too big for a purse. You know what I mean? But not huge. They're just little, you know, like the size of a Yorkshire Terrier or something. Not a big animal. Evidently, they were big enough. I mean, they are Russian. I just say that because there's some crazy tough Russians. The dogs held off wolves that kept trying to come around and try and fuck with the kids. 96 hours. That's a long time to be in the woods when you're 10 and 12 years old. Unless you're, you know, a little rusky. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm surprised they didn't come out wearing wolf pelts, you know, like covered in blood. They got the fucking wolf friggin', they're wearing it like a helmet. They got its skull. They got like, you know, they just made weapons out of the bones and shit. You know, they got the femurs with the claws. So they could just be like, fucking attacking the other wolves. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. And now it's just these two little kids sitting on a four-wheeler like, yeah, I'm not my grandfather, all right? I'm not Liam Neeson. I'm not out here with broken freaking bottles freaking punching wolves in the face. That was Grandpa. Pretty fucking cool story, but still. Yes, the werewolves of the wolves of Chernobyl. There was some kind of reticulated python or something like that. There's plenty of pictures out there of all of it. I got a bunch of them. I'll shoot you a couple screenshots. It's they're fucking big, and they're notoriously pissy. Those fucking pythons, they're assholes. They're fucking like there's snakes that are cool as hell, and I have no problem with snakes, but those big motherfuckers that are aggressive, I'm all like, fucking put them things right back where you found them in hell. Now, I don't understand the fascination of collecting such things unless you're gonna fuck them, you know. And then that's a whole other story that we're not getting into here on YouTube. That's not the kind of animal news I want to get into. We're not going back to the horse barn stories. Although that was an interesting one. How many of you remember that? That was like what, 2.5 years ago, where they busted up that underground ring of horse riders, we'll say. They're a little hot for the equestrian action, if you know what I mean. Maybe they watched a little too much Mr. Ed over the years. Here I am with a picture of two elk fucking on my goddamn floor. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, yeah, that was actually kind of hilarious. Mr. Hands. I don't know if it was Mr. Hands. It was a whole. Somebody made a whole album about gay cowboys because it was all these just gay dudes fucking horses or getting, yeah. And I want to say somebody might have died or something happened. I'm gonna have to look into it now. Not that I want to. I mean, it's just what I want to be fucking Google searching. But the best part was there was a habitual offender. The guy had been busted like multiple times for doing it, and yeah, it was a whole ring of them. And the owners of the horses didn't know. They were just like going to these people's barns and having freaking, yeah. So, you humans are quite kinky. I'll give you that much. Nasty motherfuckers. My old man, I don't know. He definitely created the horny cockroach out of the freaking universe. Anyways, human filth. This episode has been brought to you by Fuck You, Lonnie. That's right, Lonnie Almond, Doom and Dumb, and Ramen Pride and Dola. Fuck you. Big shout out to Lonnie. My boy. I don't know where the semen world needs to stop milking him. Get him back into my employment. Fucking assholes. They're milking him dry. He's going to have no more energy. We're going to have to resort to the cybernetic inserts. Fill his rectum full of technology. It's just what he wants. Not really, but what the fuck do I care? I don't. I just want off this stinking mudball planet. Oh, the Karens are out of control. Anyways, enough of my fucking bitching, my pissing, moaning and groaning. Ain't gonna do any good. I've got some shit in the works. That's right. I've got the atomic wedgie in the fucking works. Don't you worry. It's coming. It's taking a little longer than I thought it would. That's all. It's just freaking. It is what it is. It's no Pizza Jesus, but it works. Speaking of which, we got to listen to Pizza Jesus. What do you want to hear? Pizza Jesus, Pizza Hut Jesus, or do you want to hear WWE Plan B before we go? I had to do some more digging for news. Catch it back up. Dirty motherfucking Dave. I can get a hold of you, you fucking crazy bastard. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to play. That's definitely not what I wanted to play. Missed opportunity for the last story I was talking about there with the kids. That's for sure. That's not what I want to fucking hear, you fucking fucks. That's not it. Anyways. I'll do some more digging. I'll get some better news. I gotta get my ass ready for the mermaid parade. Pizza Jesus. I do love the Pizza Jesus. That one cracks me the fuck up. That guy fucking kills me. It's too bad he cut his tongue out. That sucks. I'd like to hear more from him. More than... That's not funny. That's not funny. If he calls not... They're not going to understand a fucking thing he's saying. They're not going to get it. It just doesn't retain the same power as Pizza Hut Jesus. Well, yeah, Dave, we know marijuana affects the memory. All too well. All too well. Speaking of which, I think I still got another doobie left. I do. I'm like a kid in a fucking candy store. At least I'm not this guy.
That young man was just in there.
Yes,
He has AIDS.
no one's gonna help me with my problem, lady, okay? I got AIDS. AIDS! I got AIDS. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
You get out or I'll scream.
You scream, I swear to God, I'm gonna stick you with this thing, all right? I found it in the gutter. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS. I got AIDS. AIDS!
I'm glad I'm not that guy. Goddamn atomic wedgie. Where'd he go? There he is.
Shit's gonna get real.
Halfway 911, what is your emergency? Yes, this is Jesus Christ, and I just broke into the Pizza Hut. I broke the window in. I'm here. Jesus is here now. He's back to earth.
All right, and so you don't work there?
No, I just broke in. Had a pizza. I'm Jesus.
And what was your name again?
My name's Jesus
What's your last name, Jesus?
Christ.
Okay. And what do you look like?
I look like Jesus. What else am I supposed to look like?
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm Jesus. I can do whatever I want. We're tired of Judases on this earth. We're going to clean this earth up. So what are you up to?
Well, where do you live at?
I don't. I'm from heaven.
How'd you get over to the Pizza Hut?
I'm from heaven, sir.
Okay. And did you break a front window?
Yeah, I broke the door window, sir.
And did you eat a pizza?
Yeah, had a Mountain Dew.
Pizza Hut Jesus, may your tongue rest in peace. It spoke the gospel of the sauce. I suppose until next time, you filthy fucks. I will catch you next time. Oh, what the hell did that say? Beverly. I hope all you freaks stay safe and stay stupid. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard. Unless you're going to Brown Town, you filthy freaks. And in that case, wash up when you're done. I will catch you next week. Thanks for fucking tuning in. Thanks to all you freaking freaks. Beverly. Christopher. Dirty motherfucking Dave. O'Turn Ferguson. Thanks for sending in the news. From Scrapulous, Cankerous, no poser tonight. No fucking manager. I think the Passover Pimp is actually watching. He's out with Guar for a few shows with Ronnie and the boys, so he's skipping out on me, the dirty bastard. I know old fucking Beef Dick Rick from Rick's Picks. Go check him out over on here on YouTube. Him and Billy Bohab went to go see Guar last night. Good fucking times. Good fucking times. Mr. Moderator, I do appreciate the hell out of you fucking doing a goddamn good job. You're doing good. Big shout out to the fucking funniest farm. I know you're out there, you crazy bastard. All you fucking freaks, my brain is tweaked. Anyways, pick up some merch, grab some fucking stickers, grab a copy of My Ninja. I'll change the prices tonight and get free shipping for you fucking freaks. As long as it's in the U.S., all right? I can't go outside the U.S. with free shipping because that's fucking good. God, they charged me $24 fucking to send a T-shirt to Canada. Like, really? The shirt doesn't even cost that much, you fucking morons. Like, wow. Wow. I put in extra stuff, though. I felt bad because that's some bullshit. Some bullshit. Anyways, I am your host with the most STDs, and I still got a couple fat doobies, so I get some toilet time. I'll catch you next time. I am Humongous, Fungus of Humongous, signing off. At least for now. The hell's that button? Share this shit, you fucking freaks. Hit that like button, too.